on a disk floating through space with a tiny sun.
Hey, I'm FTFE and welcome back to the channel that does to stupidity what Joss Whedon did to the Justice League. I'll turn off the voice changer now, that's always fun to play with. We're going to have a Flat Earth debate because it's Monday and that's what we do here for fun. With me, as always, is my partner in crime, Team Skeptic. How you doing, buddy?
Yo, what up?
Fresh off of another Science or Satire stream. If you guys aren't subscribed to our podcast, Science or Satire, make sure you hit up the channel and subscribe. And tomorrow I'll be adding the details of the CSS feed for where you can actually watch the podcast, listen to the podcast rather.
Damn, I meant to ask you about that earlier.
Yeah,
I meant to ask you about that earlier to see
I've
what
got
it was.
all the episodes uploaded, and I'm going to start launching them tomorrow, day by day, until we catch up, and then just launch them when we go. It's going to be available on iTunes, on Spotify, and pretty much every podcast service that you can think of. So if you miss the shows on YouTube, then you can always listen to them in your car or something on podcast. Please check out Science or Satire because it's a lot of fun doing that, and it's going to be a great podcast. Let's get to the guest. I want to say thank you to the guest because he jumped in last minute after the Flat Earther I was going to debate ran away. You may have seen it before on Reg's channel and my channel. This is Breaking Down the Wall of Lies. Break, welcome back to the channel. How you doing?
Thank you. Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks for the invite, Craig. Yeah, cheers.
No worries. So let's just get straight into it. You still say the Earth is flat. That's pretty dumb. Got any evidence that the Earth's flat?
The truth is, I wanted to tell a little story about how I came to flat Earth that might help people understand exactly, about flat Earth. So, do you mind if I tell a little story quickly?
Please go ahead.
Okay.
Here's a story of a man named Retard. And him and his wife used to say they flat smack. Then one day they got together, got married. Now they're both dumb as fuck, and they called themselves the Flat Smack Bunch. The Flat Smack Bunch.
Team Skeptic.
The Flat Smack Bunch.
Is he like on track?
He just likes to have fun.
Oh, right, okay. So it's actually turned into just like not a debate between two people. It's just Team Skeptic's a crack pipe smoker or something. Look at the state of it.
Let's just have.
Dude, I wouldn't even be showing my face on screen if I looked like you.
I tell him that all the time, to be fair.
Yeah, that's true,
fine.
Man. That's true. You look like you smoke crack in an underpass. If my granny was walking down there, I'd tell her to avoid you. Do you know what I mean?
Okay,
at least I'm not fucking voluntarily retarded. At least I'm not voluntarily retarded.
People actually follow the likes of you.
Look at you. Hey, put that paper dick in your mouth. Hey, put that paper dick in your mouth. You know you're addicted to that cigarette. Put that paper dick in your mouth. Suck on it. Lick it. Dude. Just the tip. Just put the tip in your mouth. Just put the tip in your mouth.
Yeah.
All right.
Put your money where your mouth is. Put your money where your mouth is.
Hey,
break.
I'll put a drug test up against you.
Heroin's going cheaper.
Hey, break. Hold on one sec. Right, so
you would know, wouldn't you? Hold on. You would know about the price of heroin, wouldn't you? You said you heard. Where did you hear from? All of your fucking friends, you fuck face. You're so stupid. You shouldn't have talked about your inside knowledge into the price of heroin. Go ahead, suck that paper dick, bitch.
Dude, I don't know exactly. It's the word on the street, you know. We
right, break. So here's the thing: Team Skeptic has got a standing offer to flat earthers, right? He will put up the deed to his car against him doing a drug test. If the drug test comes back that he's taken anything, then you get his car.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All you gotta do is give me $1,000. That's the only thing. You gotta be able to put $1,000. Right. So right. Hold on. No, we're not gonna listen to you because you're fucking stupid. We're not gonna listen to you because you're fucking stupid. What we're gonna do is we're gonna say that you don't believe in what you think. Okay? You don't believe in anything you say. You have no fucking convictions that you have a backbone about. Because if you were so convinced, this would be the easiest free car you ever get in your life. In fact, we have several hundred people watching right now. I'll pay pay for the shipping to whatever fucking la la land you live in. I'll pay for that shipping and I'll go get the drug test tomorrow. Give me the money. Put your money where your mouth is, or shut the fuck up.
You sound like a little kid in a playground.
I sound like I'm dominating you already, and we haven't even started.
You look like
That's
one of
fine.
them little kids.
And I love my life. And I love my life. I love my life. And I love my life. And I got a great support of people out here that follow me and do all. Yeah.
What a retard.
Right. Break. Let's get back to
I don't think anything.
Let's get back to your story that you were going to tell us.
You do think, because you get no proof or evidence to suggest otherwise, you clown.
You got no proof of evidence.
Right,
fucking idiot. Science doesn't prove anything, you moron.
Okay, all right.
No,
Break.
Just
you
because
want
you're American
break,
doesn't mean to say you're cool, dude. I know plenty of Americans, but
I didn't say I was cool. I accept my nerddom.
God, he's not cool.
Not only do I accept my nerddom, but I fucking promote it. I think more people should be nerdy and less people should be fucking retarded like you.
But anyway, you wanted to tell us a story, Break. So Break.
As I said, if my granny seen you
okay.
All right,
come on, Break.
I'll pause and give you guys the floor.
All right, Break. Let's listen to the story.
She'd be just as retarded as you are.
Crawl back into the dead grave you crawled out of. You're like one of them zombies.
All right, Break. Come on, let's listen to the story you wanted to tell us.
Yeah. Well, Team Skeptic did start that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, let's move on though. All right, just tell us the story that you wanted to.
Yeah, exactly. Two. About over 3 years ago, guys.
I'm not gone, bitch. Are you talking about 3 years ago when you finally got your GED in high school? You finally got your GED 3 years ago? Yeah, I'm not gone, bitch. I'm not gone, bitch. Don't fucking talk. I'm giving you the floor so you can finally show the crowd the stupidity that everybody came to see. Do you really think they came here to watch you and learn from you, or do you think they came here to laugh at you? I'm just preparing them because I've already had the opportunity to speak to you for a few minutes.
Laughing at me. You're acting like a clown. You're showing yourself to be a retard. You look like a heroin addict. What more can I say?
All right, Break. Let's just listen to
as much ignorant shit as you want, because it doesn't bother me. Yeah, you still won't put that money up, will you? Because you know you won't put that money up, because with your inside knowledge of heroin, with your expert knowledge of heroin, you know that I wouldn't be like this if I was on heroin. That's the thing. You know that's why you won't put your money up. Or is it because you're so fucking broke that you don't have the $1,000 to win a free car? Which one is it? Go ahead and tell the world why you won't take the fucking business. However I look, it doesn't fucking matter. The Earth's still fucking not flat. Certified retard? No, not really.
Mental asylum? Did you happen upon a
mental asylum? I ordered him live. There's a website you can go to.
That's funny, guys. That's funny. Hold on. I want to bring something up. We got to point something out real quick, guys. The mental asylum joke, yeah, he just borrowed that from me, because right before the stream started, he was bragging about fucking having 25 years of retarded marriage with his wife. I simply asked him if he met her inside of a room that was padded, and he fucking agreed. And then he talks about his children being in padded rooms. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
I don't need a violin. I'm just pointing out the facts. Stop stealing my jokes. Be original.
All right, Break. Let's listen to this story that you wanted to tell us.
Craig, you're going to ruin your show by allowing retards like that on here.
Come on. Move on. Let's listen to the story you wanted to tell us.
I'll see if I can get like more than 3 words out before
just on you go. Please, just on with it now.
We'll try again. So over 3 years ago, I started looking into NASA. I watched a documentary called Moon Landing Conspiracy on Fox TV. As soon as I'd watched that, it was about an hour long, 10-minute episodes, 5 of them. It was like every single thing in it showed clearly that the moon landing was staged and that it was on in a movie set. It was clear. Even guys who work for NASA and an astronaut from NASA said that it looked fake. There was nothing real about the
footage. Dude, you are the stupidest fucking person I've ever met in my fucking life.
Team, let him finish. Let him finish.
Yak Attack's back. Look. Dude, you look like you need some sleeping pills. Go and get some Valium or something.
Come on. Let's Please, I want to
The
listen to
hell
the
is
rest of
wrong
your
with
story.
you freak?
You encourage people to be drug
Shut
addicts,
up.
man. That's weird of you to do that.
Dude, you are a freak if I've ever seen one. Right, I'll continue. So I started looking into NASA footage, and I've seen anomalies throughout the NASA footage. The ISS, complete fake, nothing more than CGI. Weather balloons providing the footage, and then they're trying to tell us that there's a big space station up there. Absolute bull, the lot of it. And when I looked into it further, every single video that I watched was basically pointing to the same thing. That it's a big scam. Outer space, they haven't got the satellites there, they haven't got the ISS there. The pictures that they're showing from so-called outer space are absolutely ridiculous. There's no proof at all either of the flying spinning ball. None at all. And yet there's a guy that brought out over 200 proofs of the flat earth. So
Eric Debate.
yeah, Eric Debate,
Hey,
you might
I
laugh.
debunked all 200.
You're only laughing because you can't disprove.
I know you cut me off earlier when I was saying that this guy's dumb as fuck, but do you not know now that I've learned the derivative of life and the antiderivatives of life, and I can predict where this guy's going. He's a fucking retarded dipshit, and I just wanted to call it out ahead of advance. Yeah, no, you are. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong.
Dude.
Hey,
okay, right.
Hey, no, that's fine. Prove me wrong.
Right. Let me prove you wrong first, Break. I can disprove the fact about the moon landings with one simple thing, right? That's the technology that existed at the time. The footage from the moon landing is in a particular frame rate, right? The cameras that existed at the time were not able to do the thing.
Dude, that's rubbish, Craig.
Let me finish.
They brought all the film crews in and got them to film a projector screen. That wasn't the
Let me
capability of the
finish.
footage.
Let me finish, right? Do you know what overcranking is?
Craig, don't ask me questions. Just explain if you've got something to tell. Thank you.
Overcranking is a process where to make movies look slow motion, right? So if you wanted to have a scene that looked slow motion but play back at the normal frame rate, you would overcrank your camera and you would record it at a higher frame rate and then play it back at the slower frame rate, okay? Now, the TVs, the cameras that existed when the moon landings were done, simply, if you were to overcrank them to make it look slowed down like it is, like it does look slowed down with them falling slowly, if you were to overcrank it to that amount, you would have required more physical film than existed at the time to be able to do that, because everything was on physical film. You know, they had to like crank it into the cameras manually, and to record at the higher frame rate to then bring it back to look slow motion would have required more physical film than existed in the world at the time.
Craig, I'm talking about they brought in film crews to the NASA headquarters to film off a projector screen.
And I've just told you that it would have been impossible because the technology to make it look that way did not exist. It would have required overcranking that would have been physically impossible when it was filmed.
So what's the quality of the movie to do with whether it's sped up or slowed down? I'm not interested in whether it looks
because
like
to overcrank you need to use a physically more amount of data. So at the time the data was stored on physical film. So you needed more physical film to overcrank it that way. The cameras didn't have the ability to overcrank for that amount of time with that amount of physical film back then. It physically was not possible to get the recordings that you say would have had to have been faked in that way, because we know the frame rate that it was when it came back.
Hold on, not allowing the TV channels of the world to have a live feed, making the only feed come through NASA, so as that no one could pinpoint where the film was being shown from, which would have shown clearly.
Actually, they pinpointed it exactly.
Studio or not.
You know, they pinpointed it exactly. For instance, the 1972 landing had to be routed through Australia And they could use triangulation of signals to quite easily calculate where it came from. Not only did Australia do that, but Russia tracked the entire thing. So did approximately 13,000 independent radio operators track the signals and triangulate them to a point that happened to be on the surface of the moon. So,
wow. So you've got proof of that and evidence of that, all that, have you?
yeah, absolutely. All these records exist. That there was independent verification from ham radio operators all around the world. All right,
So
let me
what
read,
mission
let me
was
read
this?
to you the actual explanation. All right, a sec.
Yeah, what mission was this?
Well, all of them were tracked actually like that, but I think it was the 1972 landing that had to be routed through Australia because of the position of the moon at the time. Maybe more of them even had to be routed through Australia.
So is that why the NASA crew, the astronauts on the way to the moon, were covering up windows and moving cameras back and forward?
No, they weren't covering up any moons. They were trying to take photos.
The Earth was.
You're talking about that
They were above
stupid.
the Earth.
You're talking about that stupid, a funny thing happened on
stupid.
the way to the moon, which has been debunked thoroughly. There is no way you
It's
could have
never
got
been
those
debunked.
particular
There's never
pictures.
been an explanation for it. Never.
The explanation is that it was recorded in space, and you know that there's multiple pictures from multiple angles from that mission, not just the one that you see at the Blue Marble. So they physically couldn't have done that.
Debunked over and over again. Can you?
Yeah,
give us a video,
Gem Panda-
Can you give
Gem
us a
Panda-
video link for that?
You can look at Gem Panda's video. He did an entire series debunking.
Gem Panda's our Teletubby. He's a clown.
Yeah, I mean, you can say
Gem
that if
Panda's
you
a
like,
clown.
because you don't understand the science, right? But listen for 2 secs, right?
Yeah, he's a clown.
There are two different ways of capturing moving images. One is film, actual strips of photographic material onto which a series of images are exposed. Another is video, which is an electronic method of recording onto various mediums, such as moving magnetic tape. With video, you can also broadcast to a television receiver. A standard motion picture film records images at 24 frames per second, while broadcast television is typically either 25 or 30 frames, depending on where you are in the world. If we go along with the idea that the moon landings were taped in a TV studio, then we would expect them to be 30 frames per second video, which was the television standard at the time. However, we know the video from the first moon landing was recorded at 10 frames per second in slow scan television with a special camera. Some people may contend that when you look at people moving in slow motion, they appear to be in a low gravity environment. Slowing down film requires more frames than usual, so you start with a camera capable of capturing more frames in a second than a normal one. This is called overcranking. When this is played back at normal frame rate, the footage plays back for longer. If you can't overcrank your camera, but you record at normal frame rate, you can instead artificially slow down the footage. But they couldn't do that back then. At the time of the broadcast, magnetic disc recorders capable of storing slow motion footage could only capture 30 seconds in total for a playback of 90 seconds of slow motion video. To capture 143 minutes, which was what there was with the moon, you would need to record and store 47 minutes of live action, which simply was not possible at the time. The technology did not exist.
Why are we still on this subject?
Because you said the moon landings were faked, and I've just told you that they weren't, and this demonstrates it.
You're saying that the video footage of them covering the window on the way to the moon, where it showed
you jumped around. We're
above
talking
the
about
Earth.
the moon. We're talking about the moon landing, and the reason why that could not have been faked.
Listen, the moon landing's been debunked 1,000 times over. We can move.
No,
on
it's never been debunked.
Yeah, it's been debunked 1,000 times.
No, you can say it's been debunked, but it's never been debunked.
50% of America's population years ago believed that they'd never been to the moon. It was bullshit. So,
big deal. So what? That doesn't really matter. I just want to say a big hello to one sec break. Hold on. Break. Hold on. I need to do some housekeeping. Just a big hello to Witsit in the chat. I'm going to ask that my mods do not time out Witsit. Please let him say as much stupid stuff as possible. And everybody, please be aware that Witsit is far too scared to actually debate me. At least this dumbass is willing to come on and talk to me. But Witsit is far too scared. He's far too scared. It's far too scared.
That is an absolute person that is afraid to come on and debate either me or FTFE. He'll go look for some people in a Discord server who got a cursory idea of how fucking science works and go debate those people. But people that aren't scared of him.
Witsit is asking for a link apparently. Witsit, I will
bring his dumb ass in. Come on.
Oh yeah. Right. Let me. Are you still on Discord, Witsit?
What these morons don't realize is having 2 of them is not going to make them retarded times 2. It's going to make them retarded squared.
Yeah. I'll
Dude,
add you to.
why have you got a picture of Mr. Blobby up there?
That's the blob.
That's
the
Rad
blobfish.
Vlad.
Yeah, that's the rad blobfish.
Right.
That's Rad Vlad. Vlad Blob.
Right. Is that what you dream about when you go to sleep at night?
Oh, it's definitely in my nightmares. That's for sure.
Yeah.
No, I dream about science and shit.
Yeah. Strange dude.
Something you'd never
I've
understand.
never encountered
You would never. You would probably think that's a waste of time, huh? You probably think it's a waste of time that I go to sleep thinking about math and calculus and space and all that. I bet you think it's a big waste of time. Why would I bother thinking about things so intricate and complicated, right?
And obviously, them clown shoes that you wear to bed every night are pretty, so I wouldn't knock it.
Why are you looking at my feet when I sleep, man? You fucking stalker.
You know what I mean?
Quit being a stalker, man. And don't focus on my feet. That's the least fucking beautiful quality about my body. Next time you're gonna fucking stalk me, look at my midsection.
And here is Windsor. He's just joining. Wow, looks like Witsit grew a pair of balls. You need to turn on your audio, Witsit. Hello. I mean, he's probably not figured out how to use the microphone either. But yeah, so what evidence do you have that the moon landings were faked?
It's been debunked time and time again. I mean,
give me some evidence.
Fox TV brought out a full documentary with NASA employees.
So because Fox TV did a documentary, it's been debunked.
It's never been debunked. It's never been debunked.
No. I'm asking you that because Fox did a documentary, therefore the moon landings have been debunked. Is that what you're saying?
No, but that's one of the best. If anybody wants to see that it was faked, if they watch that documentary, it's only an hour long, five episodes of about 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and you'll see clearly that the moon landings are fake. Total fake. No blast crater.
I'd love to see some evidence of that.
All the thousands of pounds thrust, no blast crater, yet the imprint of a boot was left right next to it in the picture and all that.
Yeah, so the part they landed on was solid rock.
The moon lander was put together with cotton rods.
Yeah, what did you expect? What did you expect? Did you expect the rock to just melt underneath the fucking rocket? Is that what you thought was going to happen? That like there were these extreme heats? Yeah, you're fucking stupid.
The only one that's proven himself to be dumb here is you and Craig.
I mean, you keep saying that it's fake. Austin left and then came back in. I just readmit him. So again, all of the moon landings were tracked from multiple places around the world, and unless they're all lying and all the data that we get all the time is also wrong. The lunar orbiters that are there at the moment, are they also wrong?
The only feed that was for the moon landings was coming through NASA. They never allowed anybody else to feed. Because it would have shown they were
from all the other
filming
people
it from a
tracking
studio on off.
I mean, are you ignoring the fact that, Russia tracked it, China tracked it?
Russia's full of shit. Wait a minute, Russia and all that. If you buy it, that Russia's... How many of the
That's right, Russia's full of shit. Everyone's full of shit. Everyone's lying.
How many countries are part of the ISS? They're all in on it. What are you talking about? Even fucking Israel's in on it. Get a grip of yourself.
Were they part of the ISS when they were in a space race with America?
What space race? You bought all the lies. What space race?
Okay.
Hey, can I get a...
Hey, Austin, you there?
How's it going?
Yeah, sorry, I was trying to get a mic check.
Yes, we can hear you.
Go ahead. I mean, let him tell us about how the official story of the Cold War is real. What a cool guy.
Go ahead.
Oh, right, okay. You want to argue about the Cold War?
Is Skeptic still here?
Give us proof that it ain't fucking real. Yeah, I'm still here. I'll run from no piece of shits like you.
Big and bad on the internet.
Ain't no talk about being big or bad. Ain't no talk about being big or bad. I talk myself. Yeah, right. Tough guy says that shit over the internet.
Okay.
What's that?
Yeah, of course.
Think you can
Why
debate
would
me
I not be
since
able
I'm
to
so dumb?
debate you?
Okay. Here's my question for
Absolutely,
you,
I'll
Mr.
fucking debate
High
you.
IQ.
I'll put you in your fucking place.
Mr. High IQ, do we ever see the geometric horizon?
Oh, this shit.
Oh my God. No, we always see the apparent horizon unless the apparent horizon is the geometric horizon. That's the only time you would see the geometric horizon. You always see an
Okay,
apparent
so
horizon. Just like
it's
you
just a yes
always,
or no
hold
question.
on.
Try
No,
and
shut
answer
the
it like
fuck
a-
up.
like an
No,
actual
it's
adult.
not. No,
Do
it's not.
we
Yes or
ever
no.
see-
Let me add, no, shut up. My turn to ask a question. When you look at your hand,
No,
are you
you didn't
looking
answer
at
the
your
question.
actual
You're already
hand? Or
spiraling like a
no,
little
yes,
gamma
I
you
did.
are.
Shut up. No, when you, Gamma,
someone's
come on, you're
spiraling.
making shit up now. Look, when you look at your hand, do you see your hand or do you see your apparent hand?
Non sequitur.
No, not at all.
No,
Yeah,
what are you
you-
fucking
you
talking
have
about?
to
Oh,
go.
so you just
So
because you
anyway,
say non sequitur doesn't make it a
we
non sequitur.
ever
Can you
see-
not fucking
this is a
answer?
yes or no
No,
question.
answer the fucking
Do-
question. Shut him up. Shut him up unless he answers my question. Answer my
Yeah, you have
question
to
or
shut me
shut the
up. Yeah,
fuck
that's
up.
what you would have to do, 'cause
Answer
you're a little
my
bitch.
question.
Right,
No.
hey,
Hey, answer the question.
Right,
Answer the
everyone,
question.
everyone, calm down. Everyone, calm down. Right, Austin.
Let's
do
go.
we?
Fuck you. Let's go.
Austin, do we ever see? If we look at our hand, do we ever see
Let's
our
go,
actual
bitch.
hand? It's
Yeah, because I can physically touch it and correlate it with the perception.
Boom, you
So-
don't know what the fuck you're talking about. It's an apparent hand. It travels through the atmosphere. The light is affected through the atmosphere. And what you're seeing is light. You're not seeing your hand. You're seeing
yeah,
a
we get it.
reflection
We get it.
of your hand.
Imagine
No,
thinking you're
you see
teaching
your
me right now. What a
apparent
fucking
hand.
douchebag.
Do you
So,
see
hey,
do you see
we
your hand
ever
or your
see
apparent
the
hand?
geometric horizon, yes
No.
or no?
You always
Okay,
see an
so
apparent horizon.
if we
It can
never
be in the
see
same
the
spot as the
geometric
geometric
horizon, and that's the
horizon.
Earth curve,
It can be in
how
the
do
same
we know
spot
that
as the
it
geometric
exists?
horizon. It can be in the same spot as the geometric horizon, but it is not you're not looking at the geometric
Oh my God,
horizon.
this dude is
You're
fucking-
always
you literally
seeing
have to top
an
out at 110
apparent
IQ, like literally.
horizon.
Okay.
Okay,
Hey,
so you
stop
don't accept the
interrupting.
answer because
If
you
we
don't
never
want to
see
accept the answer.
He just wants
Fuck
to keep
you. I ain't
talking.
interrupting until you answer the fucking question I asked you. Do you see your actual hand or your apparent hand?
Your apparent hand.
Okay, cool.
Exactly.
So now-
you
no,
always
no,
see
how
an
are you gonna
apparent hand.
answer
How
my
do you know
question
you
now?
have a hand? How do you know you have a hand? How do you know you have
Because
a
I can
hand?
touch it, you dumbass.
Oh, you
What
can
an
touch
idiot.
what you
Oh my
think is your
God, I
hand.
can actually
You're touching what you see
validate
as
the
your
material
apparent
nature
hand.
of my hand, you moron.
Yeah,
What
and
an
I can
idiot.
watch a
So-
fucking ship go over the horizon and validate that it's fucking curved. You moron. You fucking idiot.
Okay,
and
so
here, I'll do you one better.
whenever the
I'll do
boat
you one better.
disappears, Is
Oh!
it disappearing over
I
the
love
Earth
it.
curve?
It's disappearing over the
Is
horizon.
when
Yeah, we
it's
know,
going
Greg.
over the
So,
horizon.
is it
It's
disappearing because
it's
the Earth
traversing
is
the
bending
curve.
convexly?
It's traversing over a curved surface, and from your perspective, there's a point at which you cannot see the curve because your vision forms a tangent to the surface. Anything beyond that point is beyond the geometric horizon. Given refractive indexes, it can still be within the apparent horizon, but it doesn't have to. It can also, the
thought I was
apparent
the dumb one,
horizon
bro.
can. You are the dumb one. Do you not get what I'm saying? You
So anyway,
wanted to have a
if we
debate with
never
me,
see-
but you don't fucking
You just want a
understand.
monologue so
You
can
don't
stroke
understand
your
what
little
I'm
gamma
saying.
ego? All
Do
right,
you
so
understand what I'm saying? Do you
if
understand
we-
what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're talking like a
Oh, I
5-year-old.
shit all over
So
you. If
we
I'm
never-
a gamma and I shit
Oh.
all over you, what does that make you? Fucking
No,
Zeta
you're
boy.
a gamma. Do you know what a gamma is?
Do you know what a
it's
fucking
you.
gamma is?
Okay,
do you
so
know
anyway,
do you know what the
check
fucking
this, bruh.
do you know the Greek alphabet, you dipshit? I don't think you know what gamma is, so you don't know
calm down.
understand the
I know
Greek
you're
alphabet.
spiraling because I'm about to expose you for the little bitch
No,
you
come
are,
on.
'cause you talk all big
No,
and bad about how
you
stupid I am
you have
and how
not
I'm scared to
explained
debate you
what
and the guy
are
who
we
doesn't know what
seeing?
size
What
shirt
are
to
we
buy.
seeing
So here's the deal.
what are
Shut
we
the
seeing
fuck
when the
up. I'm
ship goes
talking
over the
now,
horizon?
okay?
You
If we
asked,
never-
no,
I'm just
fuck
gonna
you.
talk over you.
You
I know you can hear
asked
me
what
better
happened.
anyway.
No,
So
you're
if
not.
we
No,
never
you're not.
see
You're
the
not gonna fucking
geometric
talk
horizon,
over me.
Everyone,
how are you
everyone
gonna
stop!
talk over me?
Everyone stop!
Shut him up.
Everyone, oi,
Shut him up.
Everybody stop right now. All right, Austin, you asked the last question. All right, let team ask you this question, and then we can go back to your question. Okay?
No, I already answered his question.
Yeah, you
Craig.
fucking
Now he's gonna
moron. No,
answer
you
my
didn't
original
answer no
question.
fucking
So,
question.
if
You asked
never
me
see
what
the
happened.
geometric
Shut up.
horizon,
You
how
asked
do
me.
know it's
Wait,
there?
shut
Wait,
up.
guys,
Mute
hold
him.
on, hold on,
Mute
hold
him.
on,
Right
hold
now,
on,
mute
right,
him.
wait,
No,
hold on.
he asked
Mute
me
him,
why
mute him.
why the ships went over the. Shut up. You asked
hold
me
on.
why the ships went over the horizon. I explained that. Now you tell me, why do ships disappear bottom first if it's flat and goes on forever?
Yeah.
Go ahead,
Okay.
explain it.
So
Ad hoc
you
some
have-
shit.
There
Ad
you go.
hoc
Keep
it.
on
Go
talking
ahead.
like a fucking little loser
Alright.
you are. So
Alright,
anyway, we have a
alright.
limit of shut the dude. You're such a douchebag, bro.
Hey,
So
this is
anyway,
me,
we have a-
Austin.
There you go. Keep
That was
talking.
me. I'm
Please
trying.
keep talking.
Austin, this is me. I'm trying to control it. That's all. All right. I'm not trying to interrupt you. I'm just trying to make sure that you guys get both a chance. All right. So chill. Don't start with me. You and I can have it out another time. But let me just try
How
and
about this,
facilitate this
Austin?
conversation.
How about this? Bring
Now
this
he's
shit to
talking
my
again. Like, no
channel.
one
I'm
cares
not
what
about
this
to
dude
do
has to
this.
say,
No.
bro. Like, no
No,
one.
no. Bring this shit to my channel. We'll have this conversation on my channel. They were already having a conversation.
No, I'm not
Me
going
and you'll
your
have the
channel.
conversation
No.
on my
So
channel.
I'm here right
Of
now.
course you
Now
are,
you're
because you're a
gonna stop
scary
interrupting
bitch.
me. You're gonna
Because
act
you're
like
a
an
scary
adult for once in
bitch.
your life,
No,
okay?
you're
There
a
you go.
scary
There you go.
bitch. You bring this to my channel,
Yeah.
or we're not doing
See
it
what
here on
happens?
Fight.
See what
You
these
bring it to
dudes
mine,
do,
and we'll
dude?
do it. What
a pussy, bro.
you
So
asked me the
anyway,
last question.
saying
It's my
before-
turn to ask you a question, and I'm not doing this here on Fight's channel.
Do you
Fight
think
already
that
has
the
a
audience
fucking.
doesn't know you sound like an idiot right now? I'm genuinely curious.
Austin,
No, we're doing
no.
this on my channel. Are you willing? Are you denying that you're going to do this on my channel?
I'm doing it right now. Okay,
Something we
here's the
can
deal.
plan.
You just said
Yeah,
you
okay.
put my name in
You're
your
doing
mouth.
this right now.
This is why.
You're
Hey,
right. I
Greg,
did.
Greg, this is why
You're
I haven't
scared
been on here,
to
by the
step
way,
out
buddy.
of your
This is
fucking
why I don't
shell
come on your
and come
dumbass
fucking
show. It's
debate.
because of this
Come
right
to
here, by
my
the way.
fucking Come to my fucking
I haven't
channel
got
and
to
we'll do
even
it
say
on
a whole
mine.
sentence yet, Greg,
Craig
and you haven't said
already
shit
has
about
a
it,
fucking
and you're letting this
bull
little
fucking shit. You asked me fucking why the
Gamma
fucking
act like
boat.
he's got some juice
Right,
on the
5
internet.
foot tall. Right. You say that shit from the safety of a fucking
guys,
internet.
both you
Bring that shit on. Anytime. I've never been afraid to show up at a fucking flat earth conference.
Everybody.
Show the fuck up. Show the fuck up.
One sec.
I've been to a flat earth conference. You been there?
Right. One
Fucking
sec.
scary
I just went to one.
bitch.
Team, hold on.
Dumbass.
Please, right.
Which
Great.
one? The last one? The last
guys,
one you come
please.
see me? Of course you didn't.
Right, hold on, 1 sec. Right.
This dude's funny, man.
Right. Just give me a sec, please. Break. Do you mind 10 minutes that these guys can have a conversation?
Nah, fuck that. It's coming on my channel. No,
Well-
it's going on my channel, or we're not doing it.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Maybe you can just start the
you're
conversation
scared.
here.
Gotcha.
All right, please.
No,
guys.
I'm
Please,
scared,
guys,
but I'm
let-
giving you the opportunity to come have
Guys,
the conversation.
please
You're not
let me
taking
talk.
it. Who's scared?
Guys,
Who's
please
scared?
let me-
Who's scared?
Guys, please
Right.
let me talk. Please let me talk. All right. I was thinking that we could just maybe start the conversation and then see if it will agree to continue it on your channel another day.
Okay, maybe
We've already
so.
started
Now,
the
here's what I'm trying to
conversation.
say.
We've already
Dude,
started the
what? This dude just
conversation.
wants to talk to
Austin,
himself.
would you
It's
like?
weird.
Dude, we've got
He's still
fucking
talking.
delayed,
He's still
dipshit.
talking
When I'm
somehow. Like, this
talking,
is wild.
you're not actually talking to me. Do you understand
Can I
that?
say
Do you understand
something
what a
now,
delay
skeptic?
is?
Right.
God
right.
damn.
Okay.
Yeah. Speak.
So I
I'll
heard
allow
that
it.
Breaking was jumping. Oh my god, dude! I heard Breaking was jumping on here to debate, and then I go to the YouTube and I hear this little gamma with my name in his mouth talking about how because he can't talk coherently.
Why are you
This guy is
self-projecting?
scared of this guy. That's a guy that's for sure scared, and he has to go debate other people because he's so scared. Then I jump on here and he instantly spirals and implodes like a fucking 5-year-old. So anyway,
he answered your
do
questions.
we see? I'm gonna let Breaking Bad continue the conversation, but I want to know if we never see the geometric horizon, aka the Earth curve, then how do we know it exists?
It's been measured with microwaves.
Because
It's been
no, we
measured
know it
with
exists.
microwaves.
We know it exists because we see the effects of the curve. As we see ships go over the horizon, we are witnessing the effects of the curve. When we get to an elevation and we see that there is a difference in the zenith angles between any 2 points, we take 1 point and we say, okay, this point we have a 90-degree zenith angle at zenith angle at this point. Now let's measure in 360 degrees known points with known elevations. Then we can go to those points and we can compare our zenith angles from those points with the zenith angle to the control point, and we can build up a map of how far it's dropping away, how far these zenith angles are pointing away from each other. If the Earth's flat, they'll always point at 180 degrees. Right. I'm the idiot because I'm fucking talking about the fucking professional surveying. Right.
Yeah,
right. I'm talking about professional surveying methods, and I'm scared. Okay, no, I'm not having this conversation with you here. They're having the conversation. You want this? You want some of this? Come to my fucking channel. We can do it on your channel too. I don't care. I'll come to your channel and fucking stream on mine. What the fuck? I do not give a fuck about you.
Okay, all right,
You're
all right,
nobody
guys,
to me. You are a pseudo-intellectual retard.
Right.
You fucking kidding me?
Right.
Someone's
Austin,
spiraling.
would you be happy to have him on one of your channels and he can stream on his channel as well? so that it's equal footing.
No, I don't respect this clown. Why would I
It's
give
not
him
about-
any airtime?
Of course, you
super
scary
chats?
bitch.
It's not
You're
about
a scary
respect.
bitch. You're scared of
I'm
me
sitting
because you
right
know I
here
know what the
right now,
fuck
you
I'm talking
dumbass.
about. Right. We're sitting right here interrupting their fucking debate.
I'm
We are.
curious.
Hey,
If
no.
I'm way smarter than you, why would I be
If
scared
you
to
and I
debate
are
you?
going
Maybe
to
you can
have,
enlighten me.
then hey, if you're not scared, why won't you do it? Why won't you do it? You
trying
have to
to
do it
right
right
now,
now
but
when
you
someone
have
else
to-
is
the only
debating.
thing you can do is censor me by talking over me.
Right, Austin, right. You want to pick the time and place. You want to say, fucking now, do it. Even though Fight and this other guy are having a conversation. I've said I'll do it with you in the future. We can plan it out. Are you scared of that?
Hey,
No,
bitch.
no.
Bitch, he's here right now. I'm happy to sit back and listen to Wits and destroy you, little
Dude, we're doing it
cheeky
on
ass.
my
I'm not
channel. We're doing it on my channel, or I'm not
Okay,
doing
so
it all.
Skeptic, I know that in
That
the
is the
little fantasy
point
world that you
of
live
the
in the corner of the internet, you
that
think you got
is.
some juice, but you
We're
don't.
not
You
doing
don't got any
this.
juice.
We're not
You're a
doing this
douchebag.
on
Here's
your
the
fucking. No,
Okay,
we're not
I'm
doing this
talking
on
to
your
Craig now,
time.
so shut up.
We'll do this
Craig,
on
this is
my
what
time.
happens.
No, I don't have to shut
Supposedly,
the
y'all were
fuck
gonna
up.
debate
Fuck
Breaking,
you.
right? I jump on here and it's two people talking shit to him, and little bitch named Skeptic is talking about how stupid he is, how he needs to verify things. Or you're just a dumbass.
He is
and then He
stupid.
put my
So are
name
you.
in his mouth. So now I'm going
'Cause
to
you're fucking
expose him for the
stupid.
little dumbass.
I
he
wanted to
is.
relate
If we-
him to you. I wanted to give everybody else who might know you, who might not know him, I wanted them to understand what type of intelligence we're talking about. And he's just as fucking retarded as you are. He has just as little information, science information that can be backed empirically as you do. I've seen you debate.
Okay, so
you bring
we don't
nothing
care
to the
about your
table.
feelings, dude.
You're
We get you-
fucking
we-
stupid.
everyone understands
I'm not.
that
Who's
you're a
here
gamma. We
arguing
don't
feelings?
care, though, bro.
Who's here
Like, we don't
arguing
care that you're a
feelings?
gamma.
Dude,
Keep it
you
to
use
yourself,
that word
bro.
so much. What is your deal with that word? Why are you so in love with
You
that
think
word?
you're okay? Yeah, you're a gamma male. You think you're a little secret kid.
Yeah, I'm sure you call everybody a gamma. I'm sure you call everybody a gamma. I understand.
No,
I'm
I
sure you
call
call
people that are
everybody a
gamma
gamma, and
status.
that's fine.
So
That's
okay,
fine.
so
That's
here's the deal.
fine.
Here's the deal,
You
Skeptic.
sound
said I was
generic.
scared to
Okay, you
debate
sound generic.
But you're having to
You
censor
are
me by
scared to
talking
debate
over
me.
me like a
So
5-year-old.
you
Isn't
are
that
scared
funny?
to debate me. We'll do this on my
Okay.
channel, or we won't do it at all. How about that?
So I'm just going to expose
How about
you. So
that?
the geometric horizon.
How about,
okay, now, in
you're
your
going to expose
paradigm,
me?
it's a-
You're going to
it's a
expose me.
convexity rate.
I
I'm
don't
just gonna
have to
talk
let
over
you
him, Craig.
talk. You do understand that, right? Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
have to
'cause
let you
this is the
talk. I'll
only
just
place in the
continue
world
to
you think
talk
you have
over
some
you.
juice.
No, if
Like,
you're
literally.
going to
Alright,
present
okay,
arguments
alright,
against
alright,
me,
alright.
we'll do that on my fucking channel. We're not going to do it at all.
No, you put my name in your mouth on this
That's
channel,
how
bud.
it's going to be. That's how it's going
No,
to be.
no, no.
That's right.
You're gonna
I told you
learn
you're
that you don't
scared
get
as
to
fuck
run
to step out of your
around
little
with my
fucking
name in your
cocoon
mouth
and
without
debate
me
me and
exposing
Craig.
you for the
You
little
are
bitch that you
scared.
are.
Alright,
You
alright,
are a
both of you-
scary
both of
little
you
bitch,
stop.
just
Both-
like you're
hey,
scared
guys,
to
you
fucking
guys-
arrange a
blowing up my
debate with
email
me.
Austin,
for months
Austin,
now.
wait.
The reason
Yeah,
I
I've
haven't jumped
never
on the show
emailed
is
you.
'cause,
No,
I've
no.
emailed you.
frankly, I
I've
don't
emailed
respect
you. What are you
Austin,
talking about?
team, guys, please stop, both of you. All right.
Craig. So the reason I
Fucking-
haven't jumped on here is
He just told you to
because of shit
stop.
like this.
That means fucking
Shit like
stop.
this.
He told you to stop.
What he's-
That means
please.
fucking stop.
Yeah,
He
let
told you
me-
to stop. That means stop.
You're such
Alright.
a pussy, bro.
Austin, you and I, if we can debate.
Keyboard
if you don't-
warrior.
If you don't want team there, it can just be you and I. We can even get a moderator. We can go on Fiverr and get a impartial moderator. All right. It doesn't have to be the dumpster fires that you normally see. If you want to have, an impartial, proper debate, all right, we can get someone that is qualified in moderating debates to actually do it impartially. All right, I'm more than happy to do that with you. But I really think that you should have a proper debate with Team Skeptic.
Well, here's what I want to know, dude. From why would I want to have a proper debate set up with someone literally demonstrating himself incapable of intellectual conversation and exchange? Please enlighten me why I would care to go and do this for like an extended period of time.
Well, I'm showing you that I
Did you
am
come on here
capable of
talking
that.
shit? Hold on. Did you come
Yeah,
on here
no, I
talking
can't-
shit? Yes or no?
Yes, I came
Yes,
on
yes
here
or no?
talking
Just
to you because you had just
therefore,
talked
there was
shit
no.
about
Shut
me,
up!
dude.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! At that point, when you came on, there was no conversation between me and you because you opened it up by talking shit. I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
but if you're
yeah,
going to open
yeah,
up
because
talking
you
shit,
started
you
talking
better
shit
be
about
fucking
me
ready for
before
me
I was
to
even on here,
win.
Skeptic.
When I said that you were just too scared to fucking come on and debate, that was the
Yeah,
truth.
that I was an
This is the
idiot
first
and
time
all
you
this
stuck
other
your head
stuff,
out.
yeah.
Did you not?
Yeah, so
Hey,
now
you
I'm gonna
are a fucking idiot. You're a flat
dismantle
earther
you.
by
Okay,
default.
so
By default, you're an
there's a
idiot.
geometric necessitation with the dimension claim of 3959.
Oh, there's a
24,901. And that has a
geometric
convexity rate rate, it has a maximum extension of convexity, right? So that means it's 1.225 times the square root of the observer site in feet. That's the maximum extension of the convexity rate of the terra firma. It can be less than that, but not greater. That's how fucking geometry works. I'm not sure how if you don't understand that. So what we do is we go test that geometric claim, and it fucking is falsified because the horizon isn't actually a physical location. It constantly fluctuates. In fact, sometimes it fluctuates as great as 10 times too far away. You're still saying that when we know it's there, we don't ever see it, we can't test it, we never did measure it, but I promise it's there. We take an approximation of an apparent location. Then my dumbass says it's somehow an actual location. And if you don't agree with me, then you're stupid.
Yeah,
is that a good summary?
Austin, like I said, we've measured it with microwaves, which don't get affected by refraction. So there is that data. And also, unless you're denying that refraction is a thing, then your claim is null and void.
We didn't measure it with radio waves. Actually, Mark,
we've measured it with microwaves. I said micro. Austin, I said microwaves. Okay, fair enough. It has been measured with microwaves, right?
Okay.
Which are a short enough wavelength that they don't. Sorry, long enough wavelength that they don't get affected by refraction in that way. So we can actually get an accurate description of what they are. So
so if I send, here's my question for you: if I send a microwave out in a horizontal propagation and the Earth's a ball, what's going to happen to that horizontal propagation?
It's going to go tangent.
Well, yeah, so the Earth's going to drop down and away from it. It's effectively going to be going up, right?
It would, from your eyesight, look like it would going into the sky if you were able to see the microwave.
Okay, so
we know what a tangent is, right?
Does it reflect off the ionosphere?
There is certain portions that will reflect off the ionosphere, but the majority of microwaves don't, no.
Okay, so exactly what are you doing? At what height is it that you're sending microwaves out to somehow substantiate the convexity claim?
It's been, you put microwaves on towers at different elevations and you measure it like that. It's quite simple.
Okay, yeah, that's not how that means nothing. You don't seem to understand anything. So you think that microwaves
Are you telling me that you cannot measure something using reflection from a microwave?
You can't prove the convexity of terra firma shooting microwaves from tower to tower.
How not?
Because, for example, you'd have to clarify the elevation and the distance, and then we would actually know the convexity rate that you're supposedly invoking this to substantiate, but you just want to leave out details because you just make shit up.
No,
and in addition to that,
you have the towers at certain elevations, and you fire it at different angles towards towers, towards the floor, towards other landmarks that are around, and then you map the data out. You don't need to make any assumptions. You map the data out that you get and see what that gives you. And when they've done this experiment many times, you've always got that it's a globe. That it doesn't show that it's flat. And that's empirical data. You don't need to make any assumptions. You just go with what the data shows you.
Okay, so when I shoot a microwave from one tower to another tower, please tell me how that empirically demonstrates convexity of terra firma.
Because you can see what the elevation is above sea level. You can easily figure out what that is using pressure, barometers, whatever you want. You can know the elevation, you know the angles that it would be based on the distance apart, and you see what you get and you compare it. And then you map out the data. If you have, for instance, 5 towers at different points, you can triangulate the data and map out a physical shape from it. It's quite simple.
So
do you know,
do you agree that sea level's different? Well, this is the problem that you're skipping over. Do you agree that sea level's different on a ball and a flat Earth?
No, sea level would still be sea level.
Well, that's patently false. So there's something called mean sea level, and that's where you take the sea
I
level.
I know what mean sea level. I mean, different oceans actually have slightly different sea levels, but different areas on Earth have a datum that they use, and so we can say, right, we're saying at this point this is what sea level is, and you can see that the elevations are the same based on pressure from barometers and other instruments that can actually tell you what the height above sea level is. And so if you're looking at
sea level, assuming the sea to be level, then we have elevations. That's the amount of distance up above the sea level. Now, whenever you're going to apply it to a spherical assumption, it's different. It's called mean sea level. You use the geoid dimensions. You assume an imagined extension of the water through the land masses.
No, you don't
so
assume
if you're going
anything.
over a distance of, say, 100 miles in your microwave test, which you haven't specified because you're just making shit up, if you go 100 miles, then sea level will be objectively significantly different than if it was a flat Earth. So you have got to account for that difference. If you don't, then there's no way you can try to interpolate some type of evidence of text or
just
convexity
because
of
you weren't able to interpolate that data doesn't mean that other people couldn't. When you physically map something out from data that you get, then that's empirical. If it shows to be a particular shape based on empirical data, then that's what you go with. There is no evidence.
You're not
that the Earth is flat.
understanding, Craig.
You can't.
You need to know
I
the
am
elevation.
Austin. Yeah, and you knowing the elevation is quite simple.
It's
elevation
on a
is
globe
height
Earth,
above sea level.
Craig. It's different on a globe Earth,
Craig. No. Sea level would be where the sea is, right? And the elevation above sea level would be the elevation above sea level. On a globe,
right.
it's the same.
But if it's a ball, it's actually tilted, right, Craig?
Yeah, and that's the entire point, Austin. Because you can see...
No, that's my point. In order to coordinate from tower to tower using the sea level, then you have to account for the spherical assumption and the convexity and terra
No, you don't have to
relative
account for
the
anything.
distance.
In each individual point, right? At each individual point, you figure out what the height above sea level is. So you take 1 point and you figure out, right, at this point, we have the tower at 400 meters above sea level, okay? Then you go to another point and you go, right, at this point, we're going to have the tower at 400 meters above sea level. And then you go to another point and you do the same, right? And then you fire the microwaves between the towers and at the ground and you measure the data that you get. You don't make any assumptions. You see what the shape is from the data that you get.
Okay, so you take 400 meters above sea level. You don't assume mean sea level, even though it's objectively different on a globe. And then you send a microwave to the other tower, and you're saying that other tower.
When you're saying it's objectively different,
talking. So are you saying that the other
you're on
tower
a false.
is
You
receiving
started
the
with a
microwave
false.
lower?
You started with a false statement that it's objectively different on a globe. Sea level at one particular area is going to be sea level. Right?
Do you know what objective means?
Sea level follows the curve of the Earth. That's what sea level does.
Craig, do you know what objective means?
Yes, I knew what objective is.
That means I don't need to hear you try to pretend you're going to debate it. It's objective, okay?
Yeah, it's an objective fact that you don't know what sea level means.
The Earth is objectively a globe. Why are you talking about it being flat?
All-Star coming in with his AIQ statement.
Could you please define level for me? Could you please define what sea level is for me? Because I don't think you know.
I don't.
In fact, I'm convinced that you don't know what sea level is.
Let's take it one by one. It's the sea, right? We all know what the sea is. Okay, so you go look at the water, and then you're going to measure the elevation above that, right? Now, what does level mean?
I asked you what sea level is. It's level is well defined as meaning curved. Yes.
Okay. Well,
would you like 42 would you like 42 citations that I'm right?
No, I don't want to see the geodetic textbook saying level means curved, and as if that isn't a paradox now. Because
no. Would you like citations that I'm right or not? So are you just going to ignore all the citations? Well. So what you're doing then is being a denialist. Because the actual definition. Shut up, Austin. I'm talking.
I'm just going to talk over you. To determine sea level, you measure the elevation above the level.
Right, I've muted you because you're not talking over me. I'm talking right now. Level, as defined by dictionaries, means the curvature of the liquid parts of Earth's surface. And then there is 42 other citations that say that I am correct. You cannot ignore those citations unless you can present a citation that I am wrong. You are now unmuted.
Yeah, effortless. So are you saying that there are no definitions that say that level is like having no higher distance than another or horizontal? Are you saying that those definitions don't exist?
Can you show me the adjective definition that says that?
Wait, are you saying that I can't go to Merriam-Webster right now, the first thing that pops up on Google, look at the definition of level, and it says not having a higher elevation overall and horizontal?
And
are you going to say that's not true?
And elevation relates to sea level, which is curved.
No, okay. Nothing is up above itself. It has a horizontal nature. That's what level means.
No, it doesn't. No, you're wrong. That's not what level. No, you're wrong. That's not what level means. No, Austin, you're wrong.
We all know.
Would you like
get the only time level is considered to be curved is when it applies to the globe Earth, Craig.
Let me get the definition up for you now.
Craig, do you agree that the only time level is curved is when it applies to the oceans of the ball Earth? Yes or no?
Let me get the definition for you.
I've seen them all. I just debated the geodetic surveyor that presented them, Craig. What are you doing? You're imploding, dude.
No, I'm actually getting my citation up, and I'd like you to refute
I don't dispute that there's a citation, though. So what are you doing?
Right, cool. So I'm going with the citation that says that level is curved.
Okay, so do you agree that there are contradictory definitions out there?
Absolutely not. No, words can have different.
Okay, well,
words
you're
can have
just
different
wrong.
meanings.
So we have a spirit
no,
level,
I'm not
right?
wrong.
It has
I'm
liquid
not,
in it.
I'm not wrong.
It's level. It's not
No,
good.
excuse
It's
me.
level.
A level.
Whenever we
A level.
back, Craig.
Excuse me. There's a difference between a noun and an adjective, or do you not know that?
A noun and a what?
Adjective.
An adjective?
Yes, an adjective.
Okay.
There's a difference
Well, yeah,
between a
obviously
noun
I
and an
know
adjective.
the
Are
difference
you
in
aware
that.
of that?
My God.
Right. Well,
Yeah, I know how to say the word, too.
is level tool the same as level?
Ooh, parallel with the plane of the horizon, horizontal.
Yeah. So what's the first one?
Even or
What does that
unvarying in
say?
height. Equal
Yep.
in advantage, progression, or standing. Proceeding
Yep.
monotonously or unevently. So
Yep.
you're
And
picking one
they
of
can all...
the 5, and you are applying it to the spherical assumption. I already said this. The only time level is considered to be curved is when it applies to the sea level of a sphere. You seem to be
And
like
that is
5
what the word
minutes
level
behind,
means.
though, Craig.
That is what the word level means in this case. When you are talking about level
Okay,
as an adjective,
so do you
it says
agree
having
that
no
if
part
level means
higher
curved
than
in-
another, conforming to the curvature of the liquid parts of Earth's surface.
Yeah, I know. I read this during the debate,
Cool.
dude.
Right,
myself.
nice. So we agree then.
stop
level
acting like
means
you're teaching me
conforming to the
shit.
curvature.
You're so
No,
lost
I
right
am
now.
I am teaching you
It's-
stuff because you know nothing about anything, Austin.
That's
you
why
are
you have to
actually
interrupt
one of
me?
the dumbest
Is that why you have to
people.
interrupt me?
You keep interrupting me. You don't let me talk
No,
for
every
more
time
than 2
that you
minutes
stop
with
and I
opening your
start talking,
stupid
you
mouth.
start talking again.
Try and calm down and don't act so triggered, okay? Having no
I'm
part
not
higher,
triggered. I'm
you
super
very,
calm.
You're,
I'm just
you're
not
super
going to put
triggered.
up with y'all's
Austin, you
bullshit.
are super triggered. It's incredibly funny. I'm laughing
Well,
so
I
much.
won't be triggered
Having
by
no
you, bro.
part
You don't even
higher
know
than
how to buy clothes
you
that
are
fit.
triggered. Well, you mean the fact that I've lost weight, gained weight, and lost weight because of a medication that I'm on because I'm in chronic pain?
I guess if you gain a
Anything
lot
wrong
of
with
weight,
that?
you shouldn't put the shirt on that like doesn't fit. So anyway,
it fits
I've
fine.
already
It's a little
said
tight.
that the only
So,
time level is considered to be curved is applicable to the spherical assumption. Then you went
And
around,
when we're
pulled
talking
up
about
a
sea
website-
level, it is
You
saying
pulled
that
up a website
this
just
is
to
what level
reiterate
means.
what I just said. So here's
Yeah.
the deal.
So
Craig, let's
this
see
is
how
what
honest you
level
are for the
means.
whole audience.
This
Craig,
is
let's see
what
how
level
honest
means.
you
We're
are for the
going with what
audience.
level means.
Do you agree? Do you agree that if you say level is curved regarding to sea level, it requires a spherical assumption?
No, it's been measured. We don't need to make any assumptions.
Oh, how did we measure?
I just told you with microwaves. Were you not listening?
So you measured with microwaves.
I didn't know.
Okay, and so was the convexity rate consistent with the convexity rate necessitated by the radius?
Absolutely, yes. It gave us the
Was it
exact
consistent
radius that we
everywhere?
expect. Well, not slightly. The one that I saw was over a certain area. I haven't seen for other places. Obviously, we
so
know
how
there
did we
is.
measure the Earth, though? How
Hold
did we
on.
get the radius?
Hold on. Obviously, we know there is a 42-mile difference in the polar and equatorial diameters, but that doesn't
Cool
mean
story,
that the.
bruh.
Sorry.
Cool story, bro. So how did
Yeah,
we get
well,
the
you
radius?
asked.
Because you just now said that you're comparing it to the radius as your standard of comparison to get an
Yes.
accuracy percentage or rate. So
But
where did
that
you get the
42
radius?
By comparing the data and then extrapolating it. It's a very simple thing
Where'd
to
you
do.
get the radius, though? Where'd you get the radius in the first place?
By extrapolating the data. Do you not know how
Extrapolating
to
what
do
data?
that? The data from the microwaves that measured.
So in
Are
order
you
to get the
actually
radius
retarded?
from the microwaves,
Austin,
no, shut up. In
no,
order
you
to
shut
get
up.
the-
No, you shut up. You shut up, Austin.
You're
You
so
do not know
lost.
what you're
This is
talking
pathetic.
about. It's so
In order to
pathetic
get the
that you
radius
don't.
from the
No,
microwave, you have to
Austin,
do it all
I'm
over the Earth.
talking. You shut up.
I already
You don't
said it.
have to
Everyone
do
heard it. You lost.
You don't have to do it all over the world, not at all, because you can extrapolate data. Are you not aware that that is a thing?
Oh, so you mean you can just assume the continuation of the data?
No, you can extrapolate data and compare it
No,
to
no, no.
other
You
data.
can assume the continuation of the data.
No,
That's
you
what
can
you're doing.
extrapolate data. You don't need to assume. It's called extrapolation, and you can compare it to other data around the world, and then you can compare it to all the fucking pictures and shit that we have from space,
Okay.
which have never been debunked.
Okay.
So
you have to compare it to the known dimensions of the Earth, right?
you can compare it to other data that we get that measures the Earth. I know you
Hey,
don't.
you are
I know
incapable
you
of
don't
answering
agree.
yes or no questions, huh, Craig?
Well, I don't answer yes or no and then lose context. That context is
Well, you can
important.
say yes or no and then explain, but you
I
never
know,
said
I
yes
know
or
that.
no.
Yeah, well, if I say yes or no, it loses context. I know
No,
you guys are
everyone can
only.
see you're scared
Austin, shut
right
up!
now.
I'm talking. I know that you guys are only able to think in binary. You're literally only able to think in binary.
Stop
But
self-projecting.
unfortunately, please don't interrupt me when I'm talking. You are only able to think in
Stop
binary.
telling us how you feel about us. No one cares.
No, it's a fact. You are only able to think in binary.
It's a fact
You're
that I'm
only
way
able to
smarter than
think
you.
in A or B. No, you're really, really not. You don't
No,
know
I really
anything
am,
about.
though, Craig.
What's the derivation of x squared?
I don't care. Is that what you think makes you smart? Is that you have these little
No,
questions you
knowing
think you
basic
can ask?
things.
Imagine
So
being that dumb.
Do you not know what the wait? You say you're smarter than me. You say you're smarter than me. No. You made a claim. You've just made a claim. So now we're going to back up that claim, Austin. All right, Austin. No, you just made a claim, Austin. Well, it's a fact. It's a fact that you're not.
I don't know.
It is absolutely 100% a fact that you're wrong. Now you've made a claim, and we're going to try and back that up. So do you know the derivation of
you're
X
trying to run
squared?
away from your original postulation.
No, I'm trying to get you to
'Cause
back
you're
up
a
a claim that
clown,
you've just
so.
made. So if you get the internal angles of a triangle with, say, 1, 1, and 1, what
I'm
are
not
they?
answering any. I've heard you ask
Oh, you
the
don't
questions
know.
before.
You don't know, do you?
Dude, Craig, you know
Hey,
I get
Austin,
super chatted these questions every time,
is 10
right?
to the negative 17 a negative or a positive number? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. No worries.
Okay, so
What'd you get if you divide 5 by 0?
I'm not going to answer any of the questions, Craig. None of them.
Well,
not
cool.
one of
Well,
them.
I'm going to ask
Not
you
one
some
of them,
questions.
Craig.
You claim
Not
you're
one of
smarter
them.
than me, so I want you to back that up. with
Yeah,
data
Craig, I
and
think I'm
facts.
significantly smarter than you.
I mean, it's the
So,
fact that
we're
you're
gonna
not.
get back to the actual conversation. You said that we measure the dimensions of the Earth using microwaves. Mm-hmm. Didn't you say that?
Yes.
Okay, then you said that you interpolate the data based on other measurements, and you have a comparison or a standard of comparison with the known dimensions. So how'd you establish the known dimensions to compare it to?
There are other ways that the Earth's been measured. I know you don't take into.
Feel free to name it, Craig.
I know I'm going to. If you would shut your flaps for 2 seconds. I know you don't agree with what surveyors say because you don't understand how they do their job. But there has been many surveyors around the world that have also measured the radius of Earth, and the thing is, they all agree. And when you compare the data that all the surveyors from around the world have got with experiments like measuring the curvature of the Earth using microwave or radar bouncing from satellites in space,
Here we go, scattergun. There you go.
No, I'm answering the question. I'm saying how
You're convoluting the conversation in an attempt to distract away from the primary subject.
No, I am answering your question. You asked
no,
how...
you're
yes,
not. So if you're saying that the reason, how
Austin,
did we establish the dimensions originally?
Because it has been measured many, many times.
Okay, how so? Name one specific and we'll talk about it one at a time like adults.
Do you have difficulties converting short-term to long-term memory?
Okay, stop self-projecting your intellectual insecurity.
No, I'm asking you a question. I'm genuinely concerned about you. Do you have issues converting short-term to long-term memory? Yes or no?
Hey, quite the tight shirt. How did we substantiate the dimensions originally?
Actually, Austin, I do have to say that "fight the tight shirt" was one of the best insults that I've had against me. It was absolutely funny. In fact, I told Quantum Eraser when he called me "fat the flat Earth" or something that he should have used your insult. So that was actually the most intelligent thing you've ever said. Well done. But
yeah, what
again,
about quite the fat girth? So can we?
That one's a bit
now?
crap, actually. That one's a bit rubbish, to be honest. But again,
okay,
so
well,
all the other methods of measuring the Earth's
based on what you
radius.
think of them. So can we please?
I mean, what I think is the most important
for a
thing.
second, and can you
You
substantiate
can try.
the original validation of the radius claim, please? How did you do it? Name something specifically, like an adult. And then we'll talk about it one by one.
I've never measured the radius. I've never said that I've measured the radius.
How did we, as a people, substantiate the dimensions of this magic spinning cartoon ball brought to us by Jesuit priests that defy basic physics? How did we substantiate
wait,
the
no, hold on.
dimensions?
I'm gonna make you back up one of the things you said there before we get to that. It defies basic physics. Please explain what basic physics it defies.
Yeah, you claim that water bends convexly adhering to the exterior of a spherical surface while it spins. In addition to that, you claim there's a pressure.
I can show you water sticking to a spinning ball.
Containment. Those are two different claims that defy basic natural law.
No. Number one, I can show you water sticking to a spinning ball, and number two, there is a container. It's a weird thing when you guys say that.
Oh, what's the container?
The downward acceleration.
You mean gravity?
I didn't say gravity. I said a downward acceleration.
A downward acceleration. Okay. So what vector or how many vectors does downward acceleration have?
The downward acceleration is a vector towards the center of the Earth.
So it only has one vector, right?
The acceleration acts on each individual thing.
Yeah, it has a singular vector of down relative to the center of mass, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So if at the surface, and I let gas out, and that's where gravity is the strongest, right? Because it's the closest to the center of mass. Well, we get omnidirectional dispersal, including directly up. Yet you think when we go hundreds of miles up further away from the center of mass where gravity is weaker, it actually prevents the seeking of equilibrium. I'm still talking, Craig. I don't know what you're doing
what you said was wrong. What you said was wrong. Let me correct you.
Way further away from the center of mass,
Austin, you said something wrong. Let me correct you.
High velocity, then that makes you an idiot.
You said something wrong. Let me correct you. The dispersal in omnidirections is only there as long as the kinetic energy within the molecules is still there. As the kinetic energy is dispersed.
When does that go away?
Once the kinetic energy has been dispersed and the forces act on the other direction and pull it down towards the Earth. It's very simple.
Do any of them escape?
Yeah, there's about 36 million tons of gas that escapes every day.
Oh, okay, so some of the gases escape, but some of them don't.
Yeah, because there's a thing called the
gravity of a singular vector stops the omnidirectional dispersal of gas, even though it has infinite vectors. Is that your claim?
No, I'm saying that buoyancy is a thing as well, and you obviously don't know what that means.
Okay, yeah, you're getting destroyed. So instead of
I'm really not. I mean, you don't understand what buoyancy is.
I want to obfuscate.
How did you
substantiate the dimensions of the globe Earth religion?
It's been measured many times.
Way.
The transcontinental triangulation of the American arc of the parallel.
Okay, what year did that happen?
1887, I believe. I'd have to check the exact date.
So it was earlier than that. But anyway, you're talking about trigonometric geodetic survey?
I'm talking about surveying, yes. And, you know,
it's a trigonometrical geodetic survey. That's what it's called.
I'm talking about surveying, yes. And all the surveyors in the world agree.
It's called a trigonometrical
yes, well done. Well done, yes. Surveying, well done.
No, it's not just surveying. Geodetic surveying is different than trigonometrical geodetic surveying, right?
Yeah, okay,
That's a
cool.
specific
It's surveying.
type of it. Yeah,
yes,
you need to actually try and offer some substantive specificity if you want to tout yourself to be some intellectual giant, right?
So is it surveying or is it not surveying? Is it surveying or is it not surveying? Is it surveying or is it not surveying?
Yeah, but it's a certain type, right?
Right, okay, so it's surveying then. Well done.
I actually went and researched it. You didn't. This is a recurring thing. So are you saying that we didn't have the radius before then?
No, we've had the radius for a long time. I mean, Eratosthenes
So what was the first
radius.
way that we substantiated the radius claim?
The first way that I would suggest would be the calculations by Eratosthenes, which were pretty close. And then cartographers throughout the entirety of history of traveling around on oceans also measured the distances and everything, and measured what the radius was based on maps and the way that maps work. It's been done throughout history several times.
Dude.
Surveying's been done. They were doing measurements in Egypt that were covering the distance of the entire River Nile for certain, well, not the entire River Nile, but the parts that went through Egypt. They surveyed the curvature over that back in whenever that was in Egypt. It's been done lots and lots of times.
Can you stop just scattergunning, man?
You asked me when it's been done, so I'm giving you some answers.
I said, when was it originally substantiated? That means you invoke one specific claim and then we talk about it. But you're afraid to talk about it because you know I'm going to dismantle it.
No, you never dismantle anything, Austin. All you do is
I know your religion better than you do. And
Austin,
you're a religious zealot that thinks that he hates religion.
Well, no, don't lie about me. Don't lie about me. Don't lie about me. I don't have a religion. No, Austin, don't lie about me. I don't have a religion.
I'm not.
No, I don't have. No, don't lie about me. I don't have a religion. It's
your
as simple
religion
as that.
is heliocentrism.
No. I don't have a religion. Don't say I do. That is
it's
a lie.
Belief system.
No.
Empirical evidence built upon
there
the
is
doctrine
empirical
of
evidence.
men.
There is empirical evidence. There is lots and lots of empirical evidence. You ignoring the empirical
really
evidence
not,
is your problem. Oh, there absolutely is. Austin, you are the one that's a religious zealot. You are literally a religious zealot that has zero evidence of anything.
No, I'm literally not.
You can't even make a claim of specificity because you don't know anything. No. You shut up right now. You shut up. You don't. No, shut up. Shut up, Austin. Shut up. Austin, shut up. Austin, shut up. Austin, shut up. Shut up.
It's just factual.
Austin, shut up. Austin, shut up. It is not a religion. Yes, shut up. It is not a religion. I do not have a religion. Don't lie about me. All right?
Okay, now let me explain why I call it a religion. Then.
No, I'm not going to let you explain why you call it a religion because it is not a religion.
For me to expose that you're a religious zealot.
No, it's not a religion, and I don't care what you say.
If you were
it is not a religion.
Then what could I possibly say right now that you'd be so scared of?
I don't care what you're going to say. The only thing that you
Oh,
could...
that's what a zealot would say.
I've heard all the nonsense about calling out religion before. It is you projecting your insecurities
no, you haven't.
onto me.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have. I've heard it all before.
Okay,
why do I call it
religion
I've heard
then,
every
Craig?
single argument from every flat earther ever, all right?
Okay, Craig,
it is
can
not
I
a religion.
Just get about 15 seconds to
No, you
explain why it's a
cannot.
religion?
We are not saying it's a religion. We do not say that because
that's
it's a
what
lie.
a zealot would do. You sound like you're
No,
in a church. You're like,
no.
oh,
I'm not
get
letting you
outta
lie
here.
about me. I'm not letting you lie about me with your religious
No, I'm
beliefs.
saying I'm not lying about you. I'm talking
No,
about the
I
actual
don't care.
cosmological
I don't
interpretation
care
itself.
about your Austin. I don't care about your religious beliefs. I really don't. All right.
No,
I don't
you're the
have
zealot,
them. You
though.
do.
You don't-
No.
you're
I
lost.
don't have them. You are the religious zealot, and
Well,
I
let
don't
me
care.
explain why
I
it's a
don't
religion.
care. No,
So heliocentrism, right, is centered around the idea of sun worship. In addition to that,
No. Okay, there's no worship or anything. You're muted because I told you you don't get to tell me I have a religion. There is no worship of anything. That is not what we do. We do not believe things. We do not have a religion. You do not get to come here and lie about me. That is all flat earthers have. They come, they lie, they strawman, they misunderstand physics. You do not get to say that. We can carry on the conversation about the shape of the earth, but you do not get to tell me I have a religion. Is that clear?
hey, Craig, do you agree that the Greeks are the ones that postulated heliocentrism originally?
I don't care. You don't get to call me.
Okay,
You don't get to say I have a religion.
Plato proposed the idea of basically the.
Right, you don't get to tell me that I have a religion, Austin, okay? I've told you that. You can carry on the conversation about the shape of the earth, but you do not get to tell me I have a religion. Is that clear?
Is it you have to keep muting me because you're afraid for me to expose your zealotry?
No, I'm telling you that you don't get to tell me, as you are the religious zealot, that I am, right? It's projection,
I'm
and
not a
you do
religious
not get
zealot.
to do it.
I'm not,
yes, you
though.
are. No, you are. Austin,
No, I'm not.
Everyone knows that you are a
So-
religious zealot, and no matter how many times you say you aren't, you are. I don't have a religion. You don't get to tell me that I do. Now we can carry on the conversation about the shape of the earth.
So you can say you don't have one, but I'm going to explain the religious
no,
nature
you're
of the
not.
belief.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
You're scared
We're
to
not
hear
talking
it.
about that.
Dude, you're scared to
I
hear
don't
it, bro.
care about that. All right,
It
I
was the
don't care.
Greeks' religion, objectively, Craig.
All right. No, we're not talking about religion here. I don't have a religion. I don't care about your religious beliefs. We're not talking about that. You asked me a question about how it was verified, and I can give you an answer with the Eratosthenes experiment and then the preceding Eratosthenes experiments that have validated that. Okay, we're not saying. I don't care if you want to say it's
primary
a religion.
documentation from Aristophanes?
No, I don't think anybody does.
Then how do you validate the credibility of the story?
You do the test yourself.
Oh, okay. Well, I have. That's a good thing. So, do you agree with
and
the
how many
Al-Biruni
data points
methodology?
did you do it with? How many data points did you
Way
do it
more
with?
than two. Way more than two. And the accuracy is disproportionate with the amount of points that you take. So anyway,
actually,
do you
it's
agree
not.
with the
Let's have a
Al-Biruni
look
methodology?
let's have a look at the slice arcane experiment,
No,
shall we?
Craig, this is why I'm going to go because you can't have a real conversation. You're trying to
Let's have
obfuscate
let's have a look at the Eratosthenes experiment.
No.
done by
Do
Slice
you agree
Arcane.
with the Al-Biruni methodology? Yes or no, Craig?
Let me get the video up. All right, because you're saying. that
Do
it's
you
not
agree
right.
with the Al-Biruni methodology? Yes or no?
I don't know what that is.
Well, your religion attributes the radius to him. So.
I don't have religion. I don't know what you're
Okay,
talking
well,
about.
he measured the angle dips in the horizon, and then he took an approximation with a weighted mean, and then he reverse engineered a radius value. Are you aware of that?
I'm talking about Eratosthenes and what Slice Arcane.
No,
did.
Al-Biruni.
Yeah, I'm talking about Eratosthenes and what Slice Arcane. did.
Aristophanes has no primary documentation. He only took 2 points, didn't validate the distance. He assumed a
Yep.
distant sun with parallel
So-
rays because he didn't even know what refraction was. He was literally running out there with like a mental midget. It's an understanding of light, which we still don't understand light. In addition to that,
No,
all
we
have
do
is
understand
secondary
light.
documentation. It's just a story.
No, we do understand light. You don't get to say we don't understand
See,
light
you
when we
always try to
absolutely do.
obfuscate. You always try to obfuscate.
No, you don't get to say things that are false. We do understand light. What you just said
I'm
was a
not going
lie.
to debate with you on light when you don't even understand where you live, Craig. You're not even in the
Oh no,
ballpark
I
of this
understand
fucking
exactly where I live. All right, it's been
Okay,
verified. It's
all right.
it's an
Yeah, tiny speck
objective
of dust
fact
that
that the
came
Earth
from
is a globe. No,
Okay.
no one says that anything came from nothing. Why are you strawmanning stuff?
Well, do you believe in the Big Bang?
Yeah, that's not something from nothing.
Then where did the something come from?
All the energy in the universe was already there. There wasn't something from nothing.
where'd the
That's a
energy
straw
come
man
from?
of the Big Bang. It was already there.
Where'd the energy come from?
It was already there.
But how did it get there?
No one knows.
Yeah, exactly. So it came from nothing, and your little stupid
No,
religion.
no,
And actually,
no,
you
no,
know,
no, no,
Jesuit-
Wait,
do
no,
you
no,
know-
no,
you
no,
do
no,
know
no,
a Jesuit
no, no,
priest
stop.
proposed the Big Bang
I
Theory,
don't,
right?
I don't care about who proposed it. It really doesn't
You're a
matter
religious
anymore.
zealot, bro.
No, you're the one that's religious because you have no evidence and you just
No,
spout
you
nonsense
literally
and misunderstanding of
you
physics.
literally believe a creation story brought to you by a Jesuit
No,
priest.
I don't believe any
That-
creation story. There is no creation story. The Big Bang is just
theory is the idea of how it came into existence, right?
The Big
And
Bang.
that
It's
was
an
brought to you by a
empirical
Jesuit priest.
observation.
You believe
It's an empirical
blindly
observation.
a story that's
No,
unverifiable, not empirical.
No, it's not unverifiable.
Stupid.
It's
and brought
easily
to you by a
verifiable.
Jesuit priest that rapes little babies, allegedly.
It's easily verifiable. All right, and keep that fucking disgusting talk off of here because I
Well,
don't
then maybe
care
you should
about
stop
religion.
revering their cosmological
I
interpretations.
don't revere anyone. I follow facts and evidence which you are unaware of.
The Big Bang's
Now,
a fact?
yes, it's an empirical fact.
Oh my god, this dude is a moron, dude. So here's my
Just because
question
you
for
don't,
bruh.
I mean,
Do you
Austin,
agree?
Austin, shut up, Austin. 1 sec. You just showed that you don't even know what the Big Bang is, which is fucking hilarious.
Did not show that.
Yes, you absolutely did. You said
No, I
something
know
comes
that
from,
what
no, no,
zealots
you
try to
said-
do is say,
No,
oh,
no,
the energy
no.
was already there, but the question still remains, well, where did the energy come from, bud?
No one knows that, and no one's claiming that. But the energy
Okay,
was
so
already
then
there.
you can't even explain existence without the necessary antecedents of a creator, and it makes you feel real uncomfortable because you're scared of moral objectivity, and
no.
you think that you're a special boy.
No,
so can
no,
we
no,
move
no,
on?
hold on.
Did
No,
you
no,
substantiate
wait,
the dimensions
wait,
of the globe
hold on,
Earth?
hold
How
on.
did we
Did
do
you
that?
do you not realize your hypocrisy? You're a
I know.
hypocrite.
Yeah,
you
I
just
mean,
told
that's
him
what
he
I'm trying to
couldn't
say.
he couldn't use the Big Bang
Hypocrisy.
because
Shut
there's
up.
no
Let the big
evidence
boys
for
talk.
it. But you don't mute him for a second. You just said he can't use the Big Bang because we don't know what happened 10 to the negative 34 seconds or whatever it is after the event, but everything afterwards we do. And you've never touched God, you've never seen God, you've never spoken to God, he's never spoke to you, you've never talked to a single human who's ever spoken to God, ever. All your belief comes from this 2,000-year-old book that says a thing
Way older than
and you
that.
just blindly believe it. You just
Way older than
blindly
that.
believe it. You're a fucking moron. You are
Okay,
a
so-
fucking moron. It was written by men. It's no more than
Sheep herders.
4,000, 6,000 years
Someone's
old.
spiraling.
Sheep herders
Someone's
knew
spiraling.
more than today than we know. Oh God, please don't tell me you've been triggered the entire time you talk. You talk from a position of triggered. Okay, that
Hey,
is
Gamma.
you. It's been you since you walked into the door. You're
Hey,
not.
chill
That
out,
doesn't
Gamma.
bother me that you have.
Anyone that
you
says
don't know
Gamma is
another
a
word,
beta.
and that doesn't bother me. Do you understand
Gamma's
when you
like
say it
like
so
an
many times?
exaggerated version of a
It
beta. Y'all
shows.
are betas too.
Oh wow! Now you're going. Now you're going to explain it to us. Thank you. Like this is some revelation we're having because Austin
Calm
Whitson
down,
said
dude. We get it.
Gamma
You're a
means this.
nihilistic,
Shut
materialistic
the
moron.
fuck up.
Hey,
No,
hey, Skeptic,
you
what's the
are a
necessary
hypocrite.
antecedent to-
Mute
hey,
him.
Skeptic,
Mute
what's the
him.
necessary
You are
antecedent to
a
creation?
moron, and you're a
Skeptic,
hypocrite.
what's the
You're a
necessary-
moron, and you're a hypocrite. That's what you are. You're making an assumption that the universe was created. I don't make that assumption. Why do you
No,
make
no,
that
I'm not
assumption?
making that assumption.
What basis?
you are.
Did you not ask what the antecedent for creation
y'all
is?
just wanna
Why
talk
did you
to-
ask
you just
that?
wanna talk to
What-
yourself.
Shut
You
up.
just wanna
Shut up.
straw man
Why did you
me like a
ask that?
5-year-old.
Why did you ask that?
That's what you just
Why
said.
did you
It's not
ask what the
straw manning.
antecedent
So
to the
I would love to
creation
talk,
is?
but you people
What
are
did you say
spiraling, man.
was the
So,
antecedent
hey,
to creation?
calm
You told him to
down.
fight earlier. No, I caught you in a lie. Shut up and listen.
Yeah.
You said to fight earlier. We can't explain it. Therefore, the antecedent to creation is a creator. You just
not what I
asserted
said. I
that
did
there's
not
a
say
creator
therefore.
that's
So you're an
responsible
idiot.
for creating
So what I
the
said
universe.
was, Skeptic,
The universe
what's the
wasn't
necessary
created. It
antecedent to
existed
creation?
before.
Right. Well, what is it then? What is the necessary
To
antecedent
creation, a creator. Someone has to create
Okay.
something. Has
So
to
if
create
the Earth was
something
created,
for a
if the Earth-
creation.
That's a hypothetical preface, so you can stop.
The Earth
spiraling. I
wasn't
said if
created.
The Earth, it's a
The Earth
hypothetical
wasn't
preface,
created.
Hypothetical preface.
The Earth,
Hypothetical preface.
it wasn't.
If the
It
Oh,
Earth-
look at him
wasn't.
triggered.
Okay, I can answer it.
Hypothetical
It wasn't.
Oh, you're
It
so
wasn't.
triggered,
Yeah.
Austin. It's
Quit
fucking
being a
hilarious.
gamma. Quit being a gamma.
I'm not. I'm just. You just want. You want to
All right,
censor
you're
me
a
'cause you can't
delta.
debate me.
You're a delta. You're an exaggerated gamma.
Oh, man, are you done?
Fucking
spiraling yet?
moron.
Right. So
Answer the fucking question. Quit being
Yeah.
a fucking hypocrite and answer the fucking question.
let me
Hold
just
everybody
tell,
else to the same standards
So the
you hold
necessary antecedent
yourself.
to creation is a creator. We have information. Science can
Great,
explain intuition,
but guess
dreams,
what? Earth wasn't
memories,
created.
consciousness.
Earth was not created
how do you
by
explain the
anything.
golden
It was a
ratio?
natural process
So if you-
that came together. Hey,
See,
math
you-
is
you
math.
literally
Go ahead.
immediately
Math
started
is math.
interrupting me, dude.
Math is math. I don't care
Like,
because
you-
you're talking
you said you're
nonsense.
afraid to answer the
You make
question,
an
and then you
assumption.
literally
Hold
immediately
on. Why
interrupted.
do we? Let me ask you a question. Why do we have to make an assumption that the Earth was created?
I'm not making that assumption.
Then why did you
What?
ask the question?
Because no, that's not an assumption. Until you offer an additional viable option, then the necessary
Yes, gravity,
antecedent to creation is a creator.
gravity.
It's
I don't
what you
need.
explained
I don't
that
need
you
a
said
creator.
Hold on,
I have gravity.
Austin,
And you're
right?
triggered, fucking
The-
Delta.
I'm triggered because I'm not allowed to talk. You
Shut
douchebag.
up, Delta.
Like, you-
Fight. Shut up, Delta.
Right,
Fight was
guys,
talking.
okay.
I've been muted
So-
27 times. You haven't muted this little
Shut
pussy
up,
bitch
Delta.
that wears like men
Fight.
thongs
Go
one
ahead.
time.
I've muted you
Fight.
twice,
Go
Austin.
ahead.
Right? Okay, so
No, I've been muted over 10 times.
no, you really haven't. I've muted you
Yes,
twice.
I have.
Well, then
So,
shut the fuck
anyway,
up sometimes. How about
Anyway, skeptic,
Right,
just
okay.
skeptic. Dude,
Right,
believe it or
right,
not,
both-
as crazy
both
as
you-
it is, I'd
shut
much
up.
rather talk to
Both
Craig.
of you,
You're an
both of you
idiot.
stop. Both of you stop.
that?
Right,
Of course
please,
you would.
right.
Of course
Right.
you would.
Because
Guys,
Craig is a
please.
little smarter than you.
Right.
Okay, sure. Well, whatever you
Okay.
say. If that's
So
the way
then
you
put
see it,
yourself
that's
on
the way
mute,
you
go
see
sit
it.
in the
But you
corner,
won't
play
have
with
the
your toys.
conversation with me.
Team knows something
All right, well,
better
go
than I
pick out
do.
some more thongs to wear.
That's a mankini, not a thong.
Okay.
Yeah, what are you
does that
talking
make
about?
it
I don't
less
wear
gay?
thongs. It's a mankini.
There's nothing
It's a
gay about
oh,
it.
so
Wow,
you,
dude, you
so
said that
you're
with
the
such
arbiter of
pride.
it. So now anybody that's ever worn a mankini is gay. Is that what you're saying? Because only gay people wear
It's
mankinis,
definitely
right?
heavy on the side of me. That's all I'm saying.
Right. Shut up, asshole. You have
You
no
got
idea what you're talking
destroyed in
about.
that debate
And now
already.
you're
But
being
anyway,
homophobic.
quite the tight
And now
shirt.
you're being
Quite the tight shirt.
homophobic.
Right.
Listen, man.
Right,
This is
okay.
simple, man. Okay, we were
Right,
all
right.
told that we live on a certain Earth, right? And so
Wait,
we're
hold on,
just trying
hold
to
on. I
validate
didn't.
that
Hold
claim.
on, hold on. Let me go back one sec for something that we've been talking about, just to cover the Big Bang thing briefly. Okay. Now, to say that the necessary antecedent of the creation is a creator. Now, here's the thing, right? I and every atheist in the world is not denying that there could have been something before the universe that created it. All right. But we don't know. We simply don't know. All we can see is that there was a point in time where all the energy and matter in the universe was condensed into one infinitesimally small point. All right, that's all
We
we're
did
saying.
not see that. How do we see that?
We can look back in time and see it and see what the cosmic microwave background radiation is.
We
and where
looked
that came
back
from.
in time.
Yeah, you just look at distant galaxies. It's not hard.
Oh, so you have to assume vast distances and in light years, right?
No, you don't need to assume that. That's you can see from wavelengths of light. How far
And
it's
you
traveled
said
and
we
stuff.
don't understand light. And you said we don't understand light. Are you kidding
Right,
me?
You said
but
wavelengths.
anyway,
Hey,
anyway,
Craig,
let
shut
me
up.
finish.
You're
Let
an
me finish.
idiot,
Guys,
dude. You're
guys,
an
please.
idiot.
Austin.
How
right,
do you
let me
not
fin-
know that? How are you
Austin,
unaware of your incredible unintelligent
Austin,
behavior? How are
Austin,
you that oblivious?
will you stop? Austin, will you stop, please? And let me finish.
Well,
right?
then mute the little gamma that keeps jumping in every single time I say 2 words.
It's not right. Let me finish what I'm saying, okay?
Do you even know how to fucking add? You said way more than 2 words. Don't act like you know algebra when you say that you said 2 words when you said way more than that. Just being being real with you.
We get it.
So-
You hate your life. You're a nihilistic,
and-
materialistic moron. Move on.
No,
Okay.
he's really
The
not
Big
right.
Bang
Anyway,
Theory came
so
from a Jesuit priest.
it
heliocentric model
doesn't
was
matter
an
where it came
ontological
from.
premise.
Right,
You're a
hold on,
religious zealot. I don't
Austin.
care if
Let
you
me
disagree with it.
finish. I mean, it's wrong, but let me finish what I'm saying, because you guys constantly strawman things like the Big Bang model, right? We're not saying that something beforehand couldn't have caused caused the Big Bang. We're not. We don't know what came before it. All we can do is see, based on empirical evidence, that the universe was at one point condensed into a single point and it is still expanding now. That is all we say, all right? It's nothing to do with a creator. It's nothing to do with energy being created out of nowhere. No one says that is the case, all right? I am not going to say that I know what caused the Big Bang, or I know what was before the Big Bang. I don't even know what dark matter is. No one fucking knows what dark matter is. That's why it's got the placeholder named dark matter. All that stuff is kind of irrelevant, but you guys love to strawman the things that we claim, right?
So, all right, man.
Can we move?
A Jesuit priest came up with that.
Hold on, wait.
believe
Can
that
we move
So-
on? I don't care if you believe it, right? But that is
Yeah,
what
can we
the model
move
says.
back to the dimensions?
Yes, absolutely, right? So
Thank God. Do you
the-
agree with the Al Bruni methodology? Yes or no?
Please tell me what the Aberrouni methodology is.
He measured angle dips in the horizon. He took an approximation with a weighted mean, then reverse engineered a radius claim based on the average or approximation of the apparent location of the horizon. This is actually what they told us was the methodology in which substantiated the radius value originally. That's what your religion says.
Okay, but I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about Eratosthenes and experiments.
But your religion doesn't even claim Eratosthenes found the radius.
Well, he was able to calculate the radius.
Yeah. Okay. So he assumed that he got within a certain idea of a circumference, assuming a distant sun, right? And then he could try to get an approximation of the radius. But your religion taught us that when we really substantiated the radius was Aberrouni, he got within a very small margin of error.
Right, Austin, do me one favor. This conversation will go a lot better if you just stop calling it a religion, okay?
Okay. Well, I mean, it is, but whatever.
All right, just stop calling it religion.
Can I say ontological premise? Because that's objectively what it is. So.
Say what you want. Just don't lie about me and tell me I have a religion. All right, that's all.
Well, you have a cosmological worldview that's ontological. So
I have an empirically based worldview.
No, it's ontological, my friend.
No,
you have a view of the Earth that's subjective. You have a view of the Earth that's subjective. The objective truth is that the Earth is a sphere. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's been empirically proven. We're having this conversation to entertain your little tiny mind.
How is it proven?
It's been proven by the consensus of science. How about that? Every single independent observation matches. Excuse me, I'm an idiot. Excuse me, no, I don't give a fuck. Bye. And guess what? When you leave, guess what? Nothing of value will be lost.
I'm going to leave.
Nothing of value will be lost. You said earlier that you cannot debate objective truths. You said that earlier. When you said that to Craig, the Earth is objectively not flat. Done.
No,
the conversation's over. Again, like Arn Ross said, you have nothing. Bye.
This dude's an idiot.
You will have. We will lose nothing when you leave.
When he does that, do you think that it makes y'all look good when he jumps in?
It makes it entertaining.
Well, it's just objectively true. Do you think that
it is objectively true? Is it not? Is it not? You think the shape of the Earth is subjective? Is that what you think?
No, but your shape claim has been falsified.
No, it hasn't.
Wrong.
Okay,
The shape. You're right. The shape of the Earth is objective. The shape of the Earth is objective, and objectively, it's not flat. How about that?
How did we measure the Earth?
Therefore, flat Earth is a religion.
So it's been measured many times.
Because you're a religious zealot.
I want to talk about
dimensions.
You can say it all you want. You don't know what religion is, obviously.
I want to talk about what Eratosthenes
did. The belief system void of empirical evidence built upon the
doctrine
of men.
You don't know what religion is. You don't know what religion is.
Void of empirical evidence.
The flat Earth is a religion. The flat Earth is a religion. The flat Earth is a religion. The flat Earth.
Aristotle promoted the idea of a
Austin,
it's an ontological premise.
The flat Earth,
metaphysical or philosophical.
Calm down. Stop being so triggered, you Delta.
You just got destroyed.
Calm down.
You got destroyed.
Flat Earth is objectively false. There is no way for you to objectively prove.
Until he wants me to leave so he can say, look, he got mad and quit. He's just trying to piss me off till I leave. Craig, are you going to rein in your little gamma?
You've been pissed off.
You've been
pissed off.
Come on, Delta.
You can call me a gamma, but come on, I'm way better than you because you're a Delta. So call me a gamma all you want.
After screaming at the top of your lungs for 2 hours.
What does that mean you wear? What does that mean you wear? If you're a Delta, what does that mean you wear?
Okay, so way to try to
wear earrings. You probably have a nose ring with a chain between the two. You probably walk around with a wallet chain and all leather.
One sec.
Okay, I don't care.
Team Austin, right? Right, both of you stop right now. Austin, stop. Austin, all right? Rein in the homophobia. All right? I don't care.
Why would I be scared of someone being disgusting?
If you think gays are disgusting, that's your thing. But don't say that on my channel.
It's objectively disgusting.
No, it's not. That's your opinion.
Well, I mean,
it's
you're objectively disgusting. No, you're objectively disgusting.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
I don't care. I don't care about your homophobia.
You're a piece of shit human being.
I wonder what that says about him.
I'm not gay. And I'm not gay. That's what it says about me. I just support people's rights.
Oh, what? So anyway,
Austin, you're so far in the closet. Your address is Narnia.
What you just fucking said? I know. Do you not hear what you just fucking said?
I don't have to
You just
promote
fucking
depravity.
expressed the most homophobic fucking rhetoric yet that's been expressed on this channel, and there's been some real
Yeah.
pieces of shit. You take the cake.
Yeah, I'm
You
not a
have
fan of
now
sodomy.
Why are all
Thompson,
flat
even
earthers
fucking
such
Nathan
dicks?
Thompson. You're
Why
a
are-
piece
okay,
of
well,
shit.
why are all
That's
flat
what
earthers
you are.
such pieces
You're
of shit?
an
Objectivity.
objective
deny
piece
a
of
linear
shit.
code
There's
of
no
ethics. That's
such
why we
thing
disagree.
as
I
moral
don't care about your
objectivity.
disagreement.
There is
Austin,
no
can
we
such
get
thing
to-
as
Team-
moral
team-
objectivity.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Austin,
you agree
fuck
slavery
him.
was okay
Fuck
back whenever
him.
America had slaves?
Austin, right? Your views on homophobia.
No, skeptic. Was slavery okay
Austin,
when America
Austin,
had
I'm
slaves,
fucking
yes or no?
talking. Austin, I'm fucking talking.
He
All
said
right.
yes. He said yes, and he's telling me about how he's
He
morally
really
superior. to me.
didn't.
What a fucking
He
idiot.
really didn't
so
say
anyway,
yes.
Craig,
Austin,
how did we
Austin,
substantiate the dimensions?
All right, I'm gonna say this once. All right, keep your homophobia to your fucking self. You are disgusting. All right.
Oh,
Do you understand? Keep it to yourself. No one wants to hear your backwards ass, fucking ridiculous, disgusting views on life. No one cares that you're a homophobic piece of shit. Keep
Coming
that
from
to
the
yourself.
materialistic, nihilistic moron.
I'm not materialistic.
That's
Yeah,
Drowning in
remember when I
depravity,
invited you
that
onto
means
my
he's a secret
channel,
king.
Austin? You're not. Hey,
You're
this
drowning in
last time I'll ever
depravity, bro.
talk to
You
you.
need to
I don't
realize
need to
there's
surround
a linear
myself with
code of
people
ethics.
like you.
You are
Having
not your
you,
own guide.
having
You don't
the
get to make up
simple
morality.
conversation
It's
with you
objective. It isn't subjective.
makes me feel
This is why y'all
disgusting.
are scared that the
I'm
earth
done.
is flat, because y'all are afraid of
But the
objective
Earth's-
morality
the
because
Earth's
y'all
not
live
flat.
like
Austin.
depraved morons.
Austin, this was taking the last 10 seconds. Earth's not flat.
Oh, wow. You really hit a home run there. So that's clearly not what they show us the geoid model looks like. So I don't
A
even know
book
how
said
that
there
could
was
be
a
what the
god.
Earth looks
Ooh,
like.
you really hit a home run there.
That's exactly
fucking
what it
piece
shows
of shit.
all the time.
No,
That
the
is
geoid
ex-
model has a huge dent in the bottom right. Have you not seen it?
That is exactly what the globe model is all the time.
No, it literally isn't. So I need to. Can I screen share?
Yeah?
Or you want me to send you the picture? Or are you just going to admit that you're wrong? Or are you just going to drag this out?
No, please screen share.
The geoid has a
and we're-
dent in
we're
the
gonna-
bottom right. Just Google
gonna-
geoid model and put it on the screen for the audience, please.
We're gonna laugh at you when you said you're gonna screen share. I'm waiting, and we're gonna
Well, I'm
laugh
on
at
an
you
iPad.
when you show your.
All right, how about
ignorance.
this? I'll just send. How can I send you the picture? Is there a chat on here?
Why can't you screen share?
Well, I guess I could, but I don't want everyone seeing what's on my screen. Jesus.
Well, just put the picture up that you
It's
want
so
everyone
funny
to
that
see.
you don't know what the geoid model is, and this is your religion.
Yeah, I'm wanting you to show it so that you can explain to us why you don't understand it.
Yeah. It's not the same as this perfect sphere. Objectively, it has
That's
a
not
huge
a perfect
dent in
sphere.
it.
Well, yeah, that's
Oh,
not a perfect sphere.
it's not the geoid. That's for sure. Yeah, this is clearly CGI, bruh.
Do you want to back that up with any evidence?
Whenever they have to map out the mean sea level on the Earth, then they have to create the geoid
Why are you
model.
choking on
and
that
it
meat
bends
tube?
in. But
You
when
have
they
to
go
chew the
to
meat
space,
tube up
when
before
they
you
go
just try to
to
swallow
space,
it whole.
it doesn't bend in anymore.
Team, fucking hell! Oh my god, team, hold on. I didn't realize quite how stupid he was. Let me get this up so I can actually show for people. All right, he's saying that.
This is so funny because you don't even know what comes next. I'm so glad you're arrogant right now. It's awesome.
He's saying that it should look like this. He doesn't know what that is, team.
No, I do know what that is. That's called the geoid model. Explains
Wow.
mean sea level. I just said that. Wait, are you saying that's not what it is, Craig?
You don't know what that is, do you?
Yeah, it's a geoid model to account for mean sea level. Yeah, everyone in the
How
audience, by the
is
way,
it
just go Google
possible
geoid model and you'll
to
see what I
be
said word
sea
for word.
level if it's curved? How is it level? How is that describing sea level if it's curved? Explain that one there, jackass.
Yeah, they take the level of sea level, then they bend it around and assume dimensions of a geoid model, and then they
Oh my
account
god,
for
it's
mean
almost
sea
as
level,
if the
meaning
Earth
that they
is
take
fucking
the
curved
average,
and there's
then they assume that
gravitation
the water
anomalies.
extends through the land.
Wow. Jesus,
Y'all don't
you
even
don't know what
understand
you're
your own
talking
religion.
about.
No wonder you
Okay.
still think it's real.
Yo,
Okay,
you
so
just
this
said
is called
that this
the
was
geoid
fucking
model.
taking
This
a
is
flat
called
map
the
and,
geoid model,
turning it
okay?
over a globe.
So
You don't know what you're
it
talking
accounts
about.
for mean sea level. It assumes that the sea level
It accounts
extends
for
through
gravitational
the continents themselves.
anomalies.
It's for practicality, right? This is for practical usability. So that's why they came up with it. In
Yes,
addition to that,
yes,
we have
exactly.
We have the pictures in the
Exactly.
middle.
This is
Yeah,
a
I know. So
practical
that's why it's so funny that you
application.
people
It
think
has
that I
a
don't
practical
understand.
application. It has a practical application. Do you not understand what you just said? This model right here can be used for real world observation. There's practicality in it. Flat Earth has no practicality whatsoever. You are a
my God.
homophobic piece of shit and you have no idea what you're fucking talking about. You should not be given a fucking platform platform, and moving forward, I won't be fucking entertaining your homophobic, ignorant, stupid, idiotic views. Eat shit,
Are
and
you done?
there's a meat tube waiting for you when I see you in person.
I wish to God that I see you in person. You try to do something to me.
I know
I
you
wish to
do.
God
I'll
that
be at the
happens.
next Flat
You would
Earth.
get
I'll
knocked
be
down less
at the
than 5
next
seconds
Flat Earth
guaranteed.
conference.
So anyway,
yeah.
anyway,
Just,
here's the deal.
just like all the Flat Earthers said until I showed up in person. Then they were all super
No,
friendly.
because I'm not gonna assault
Yeah, you're
you,
gonna be
but if you wanna
same
come and
super
touch me,
fucking friendly.
I guarantee you,
Oh,
you
I'll
won't
be.
be
Oh,
knocked
you
out
guarantee
within
it.
10
Yeah.
seconds.
Hey,
I
guess
don't
what?
care.
Guess
I don't
what?
care.
I got
don't care.
bail money.
This
I
is the
have
point.
bond money. I have bond money. I have bond money.
Okay, so
Remember that. I
that's
have
cool
bond
story.
money.
Cool. Well, you're
Remember
not
it.
gonna need bond money, dude.
Yes,
You're gonna be
yeah,
on
I
the
will.
ground if you
I don't
touch
mind.
me,
I
and
don't
you'll
mind.
never,
Okay.
you don't have the balls
Sure.
to touch me. You're a
Sure.
keyboard warrior.
Hey, Austin.
So anyway,
Austin, I just
I
want to
was
make
there.
sure.
I was at the Flat Earth International
let's let
Conference last
Skeptic
year. Ain't
go
no
on a
keyboard
2-minute
warrior about
monologue
me.
his feelings about Austin, and God forbid that we let Austin actually get back to the real conversation.
Oh, no,
We wanna
Austin,
piss him off.
Austin,
I'm gonna
So
Austin.
we go
beat
leave,
that.
and then we can
I'm
claim
gonna
he
beat
rage
that
quit.
homophobia out of you. I'm gonna beat that homophobia out of you. That's
All
what
right,
I'm
we'll see.
gonna do.
All right, so
right.
I want to
We'll
say
see.
two things. I want to say two things. First off, it's hilarious that you don't understand that this is an exaggerated thing. It's fucking beyond hilarious that you tried to say that, you know, what you're saying. That it shows that your lack of knowledge about anything is exactly how it is. The other
so
thing
now,
is
can
also.
I actually say my point
Wait!
that
I
I saw him
haven't.
in
I
and
haven't
touting
finished.
victory before I say
I
it?
haven't. I haven't finished what I'm
But
saying
you're
yet, Austin.
strawmanning me, Craig.
I haven't finished what I'm saying, and I haven't strawman anything.
Yeah. Please beat up that straw man, Gamma.
The other thing is that you no longer get a platform on my channel because you're a homophobic
I
piece
don't
of shit
care.
that
Do you think I
doesn't
care?
deserve to be platformed.
Craig,
No one
you've
likes
been
you.
begging
You have.
me to
You
come
have.
on here
Yeah,
for months,
I didn't
dude.
realize what a homophobic piece of shit you are.
I don't care,
You
Craig,
have come here
about
and
your
been
opinion of
destroyed.
me.
You have
You're
come here
a
and shown that your
nihilistic
knowledge
moron.
is
Dude.
zero. That you are a religious zealot with zero evidence of anything you say. And now, can you please fuck off because I don't want you on my channel.
Yeah, you're scared that I dismantled your religion right in front of everybody. That's
No, you don't get to talk anymore.
couldn't have-
Please go away.
you can't stand names because you're
You're just a different form of Nathan Thompson. That's all you are. Just close
then
out
why
the
do y'all
Zoom
have
call.
to censor me
so we
by
can't
muting
join.
me and talking over me if I'm so dumb?
Because you're a fucking homophobic piece of shit. That's why.
But y'all were doing that before I said anything about how you're.
Yeah, he's gone. Oh shit! I accidentally kicked the wrong person.
Oh shit! Vincent Crotwell accidentally deleted your message, but it read kindly fuck off, which I agree with you, Vincent. But I'm sorry, I deleted it. I was trying to show the message and it moved on me. Sorry,
Austin's
guys. I don't like threatening violence, but here's what I'm not going to sit around and let people talk shit about fucking homosexuals, because I have a lot of homosexual friends, and I've become very close to a lot of members of the LGBTQ community in this fucking community that I'm in right now, and I won't put up with it. Okay, I'm not gonna fucking put up with nobody coming around talking shit like that. Fuck that. That was out of class. That was out of line, and there was no need for that.
I've got a request for people watching this. I would like you to please clip the homophobic shit that Austin has said and spread it round. I would like everybody to know what kind of person he is. Please, I'm serious. Please clip that homophobic, disgusting shit that he has said and share it everywhere. Show exactly what kind of people these flat earth wankers are. Yes, Austin, yes, I have been blowing you up for a debate because I wanted to show your fucking ignorance, and I didn't need to. You did it yourself. You showed your own fucking ignorance with your zero knowledge of anything around physics. Your straw man of every single part of our model was ridiculous. You are a disgusting piece of shit, and you will no longer get the right to come on my platform. You are banned. I don't like you. I'm better than you in every conceivable way. In fact, everybody is better than you in every conceivable way. You are less than nothing. You are scum. You are Nathan Oakley levels of scum. Please stay the fuck away from me. You are blocked from anything that I am associated with. Now,
Fuck that guy.
yeah, I accidentally kicked Breaking Down the Wall of Lies, but he's welcome to come back.
I thought he left, to be honest with you.
He was there. He did message me saying, "I'm happy to hear Witsit destroy you." But I think we can definitely get him.
But
to come
I
back.
just want everybody to know there were people like that were saying that I was doing some Nathan Oakley shit. First off, this guy came in talking shit. Anybody out there that knows me, has watched me participate in these debates, know that I might give some people some shit, but I'll let them talk and I'll give them every opportunity to express their opinion so that I can talk back to it, so I can refute it. He didn't come in here talking an opinion. He came in here talking shit about me, came in here talking shit about Fight, and I'm sorry, but I'm not about to let that fucking shit go down. Not on my channel, not on our channels at least. It's not gonna fucking happen. And I'm sorry that I was speaking over him and making an ass of myself, but you know what? I don't fucking care. People need to step up to fucking internet bullies like this. People who go in there and try to overtalk everybody and make it to where what they say is absolute fucking fact. Called me a gamma, what, 50 times? I don't even care that he called me that. But did you see, like, that's how his rhetoric is. That's the only way he can convey his message is through by insulting everybody else and inserting his messages between the insults. And I'm sorry, but I'm not fucking having it. No. And then when he goes on talking shit, fucking the bullshit that he was talking, fuck him. Fuck him.
And let's talk about this. That he was like, yeah, well, I showed him the live images from Himawari, and he's like, it doesn't look like your reference geoid. And instantly I knew what he's fucking talking about. You know what this is, right, team?
Yes.
Yeah, it's an exaggerated map of density variations. Okay, so basically. It says that the force of gravity acts everywhere perpendicular to the geoid, meaning that plumb lines point perpendicular and water levels parallel to the geoid if only gravity and rotational acceleration are at work. This geoid, the surface of this geoid, is higher than the reference ellipsoid whenever there is a positive gravity anomaly, and lower than the reference ellipsoid whenever there's a negative gravity anomaly. Basically, they've exaggerated the gravitational map of Earth.
Yeah,
that's what this is. That's
what I said. When he asked what it was, that's why I said, no, it's a gravitational anomaly. It's a chart of gravitational anomalies. The different slight differences that are in the gravitational acceleration that are exaggerated over, like he said, a reference sphere.
Yeah. Right, I'm just getting...
where I believe the height above or below the reference sphere is color-coded too, I believe.
Yeah, absolutely. And the fact that he started trying to use this as like, oh, well, that's not what it says, it is just fucking... it's hilarious. And it shows his level of... his lack of knowledge about anything that is physics. And it's the same with all flat earthers. It's just straw man. It's just straw man and being a horrific piece of shit. I mean, there's no denying that Witsit came here and did nothing but display his fucking ignorance. And the amount of times he's like, I destroyed you. I destroyed you. You know what kind of people that say, I destroyed you, I destroyed you? People that are losing a debate. That's what the kind of people that say that. Witsit, you came here and got absolutely fucking destroyed. All you've got is denialism. And do you hear the fucking thing that he said when he first came in? Oh, you think the story of the Cold War is true? When I was talking about the fucking space race.
Yeah, no, he's fucking moron, man.
Yeah, so I'd like to say it again to everyone in the chat, please clip the parts of him being a homophobic piece of shit and spread it everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. Every Facebook page, every Twitter page, every Reddit fucking forum. Everywhere that you can possibly spread to show what a horrific piece of shit Austin Witsit is. Austin, you were fucking destroyed. Break, welcome back.
Yeah, like, okay. Okay, I'll stop now. I didn't realize Break was back.
Yeah, how's it going?
Hey, welcome back.
Yeah, cheers.
I'm sorry that you had to hear that guy be
That's okay. I was happy to sit back. I'll be honest with you. I thought Witsit just made a mess of you both. You know, it was hilarious.
He really didn't. He came here and displayed his ignorance of physics and then displayed that he's a homophobic piece of shit.
Team Skeptic, my gosh, he's crawled out the grave again. I don't know how he got slaughtered like several times. Cool story.
Break. I do want to say that I'm sorry that you have to have people like that on your side that are such horrific pieces of shit.
Oh, that's just a cool guy, man.
He's really not. Did you hear the shit he was saying? He's disgusting.
Yeah, but everyone's welcome to their opinion. It's 20.
No. You're not welcome to an opinion like that. Those kind of opinions are not welcome.
Well, at the end of the day, as Wetsit said, like, was slavery
You're
okay?
welcome to have them yourself,
then,
but
you know I mean?
no one says that slavery is a good thing nowadays. But
Team Skeptic said slavery was okay. I think if I remember.
No,
correctly.
he didn't. Witsit said.
No,
that he
I
said that,
didn't.
he didn't.
See, that's the problem with you dipshits is what you do is you like to hear one thing and then connect all the dots. The thing is you don't have the mental capacity to connect all the dots together. So just because Witsit said that I said slavery was okay doesn't mean that I said slavery was okay. Nor does it mean that you have the right to run with that narrative because it only makes you look like an ignorant jackass. I didn't say that shit. Moron.
Yeah. Let's all just agree that kind of talk is fucking disgusting, and move on. We don't break. You've never been like. I mean,
someone else's opinion's disgusting. At the end of the day, he's welcome to his opinion.
That kind of opinion isn't welcome.
Oh, no, hold on. He is welcome to his opinion, but we do not have to be a platform for him to display that horrific opinion. That's horrible that he has that opinion. Yeah, so and now if he wants to have it, that's on him. That's on him. But listen, they're not going to legalize pedophilia. I don't know. Why are you so scared of things? Why do you live in so much fear that you believe? No, listen. Stop putting words in my mouth and listen to what I'm saying. Why are you so scared in life that you think that the world is heading towards legalized pedophilia? You know how fucking stupid you sound?
Yeah, that's
Jesus
Christ.
But let's get back to the shape of the earth.
You know why Rome bummed? Because anything that felt good, they did it, and they legalized it all. So that's where we're headed. It's not a good place.
Break, right. Let's move away from that. I don't care what they did in Rome. I know they had some freaky shit going on there. Might have been fun for a party sometime, I don't know. But let's get back to the discussion about the shape of the earth. And
I bet they thought the earth was flat too at the time, didn't they? I'm sorry, Fight. I bet they thought the earth was flat too, huh? What does that fucking tell you? You want to take it back to those times. Fucking moron. Go ahead, Fight. I'm sorry.
Right. Okay, so the simple question, Break, is why is there no evidence that the earth is flat?
That's not true. It's the opposite. There is no evidence to validate that the earth's a flying spinning ball. You've got zero.
There is.
You've got
there is.
Swat, nothing.
There is, but I'm asking you the question, why is there no evidence that the earth is flat?
Well, at the end of the day, Craig, you would think that by now they've had how many years has NASA had? 60, 70, 80 years, thereabouts. They had the Mount Wilson Observatory way back before the beginning of the 1900s.
Break, I think you've missed the point.
Or proof even that a vacuum.
Break, I think you've missed the point. Break, I think you missed the point. Why is there no evidence for flat Earth? I'm asking you about flat Earth right now.
There is. There's loads of evidence. Do you want me to reel it off to you?
I'd like one piece of evidence that the Earth is flat.
Yeah, okay. No problem. Just give us a second.
And then I will show you a gas pressure next to a vacuum.
Yeah, okay. Tell me when to stop. I've got 200 proofs here. The horizon always appears perfectly flat, 360 degrees
there.
from the observer.
Yeah,
you see, you've cut me off already. I can provide you
right, let's do one at a time. Right? No, the horizon does not look perfectly flat all the time.
Let me finish.
Well, no, let's do one at a time.
Perfectly flat, 360 degrees around the observer, regardless of altitude. All amateur balloon, rocket plane, and drone footage show a completely flat horizon over 20 miles high. Only NASA and other government space agencies show curvature in the fake CGI photos and videos. That's true.
Okay, so a very good friend of mine, Mr. Sensible, recently disproved that. Where is it? Here we go.
Not at all. It's never been disproved.
So you said that all amateur balloon footage shows a flat horizon, right? So what Mr. Sensible did was actually got a weather balloon.
Yeah, with a fisheye lens on it. I'm not listening to that bullshit, Craig. Come on. That's old stuff.
It went up to...
Fisheye
Oh,
lens
that's
makes
the wrong
everything
video, sorry.
curved.
Come on. Sorry, let me get the right video up.
Craig, answer the question. Does a fisheye lens make things curved?
This one. I'm trying to remember which one it is.
The answer is yes. To the audience, know that every single
let me get
bit
the
of
right
footage
video
that
for
you'll
you.
ever see
So,
that shows curvature is through a fisheye lens or it's CGI animation. It's not real. Okay, so just understand that. No matter what Craig and his cronies say, the curvature doesn't exist. That's why we exist. Okay,
so
flat off.
Mr. Sensible sent up his own weather balloon.
Yeah, big shout
got
out
up
to live
to
Discord 24/7
35
flat
kilometers,
off, guys. Join the
so
discussion.
that's what,
Don't listen to this bullshit.
26 miles. And as you
Is that
can
where
see,
you
right,
morons
it's
get
got
together
three
to
cameras
have
on it,
lunch?
okay? It's got the camera
that's
looking
where
straight up
actually
at
the
the balloon
sensible
that's taking it up.
conversation on a daily
It's got
basis
the
of
wide
what
angle
is
camera,
really,
and you can
of
see
what
the
we're really
convexity
living
and
on and
you know,
what we're really
the
living
concavity
in.
going
You know,
as
not
it
like
moves around
this
there.
nonsense.
But this camera, the main one,
CGI garbage
is a camera
shown
that
by
doesn't have any barrel
space
distortion, right?
agencies that have faked
Well, obviously
it for
all
over
lenses have
60
some barrel
years.
distortion. So what they've done is they've put two reference lines across the middle that you can see are perfectly straight, all right? You see those two lines in the middle, all right? Those lines are perfectly straight. They're the reference
Craig,
of where there
I've
is no barrel
seen footage
distortion.
like this before.
I can't
What
seem
does
to hear you
that
right now.
show? It shows
Hold
nothing
on.
because wait a minute. I've seen
Team, you there?
videos where it goes like this, bends up the way,
Yeah,
then
I'm
it
here.
bends
why
down the
can't I
way,
hear
then
anyone?
it's
What have I done?
flat. So what are you talking about?
One
This
second.
is just garbage.
Oh, I muted myself over here. Sorry. Were you saying something,
Craig,
Drake?
I've got high altitude balloon footage at 4 hours of it uncut from the minute
Yeah.
it takes off.
Hey,
At 120
Hey,
okay,
fight.
okay, right. Hold on.
Constantly
Hold
showing
on.
flat.
Right,
Fight.
hold on. What team?
He was talking. We could hear you, but he wasn't listening to you.
Sorry.
He just continued
Right.
to talk over you. So if you
because
want to
he's
show
playing a
everything you
video
just
that I've
showed
seen
again,
it. I've seen all
yeah.
these
Hey, would you
videos.
just shut the fuck up and
right,
listen to
break.
him for a second?
Break.
Would you just shut the fuck up and
hold
listen?
on, right. This was literally
Team
done like
Skeptic, shut up and
break.
crawl back into the hole you crawled out of.
Shut up. Break. Hold on. Right. Listen to me. All right. This was literally
Your
done.
mom's already gone back to her
Right,
home.
Please,
I can't.
Please.
Shut up, Team Skeptic.
This was literally done like 2 weeks ago. Okay. All right, by a friend of mine, okay, and he sent this weather balloon up, right? And you now I'm going to say it again. I want you to pay attention. You got three cameras, all right? Got the camera on the top left that is looking straight up at the balloon, okay? Then you've got the camera on the right there, on this one that is a wide angle lens. It shows it going concave and convex. The main camera, this one, is one that doesn't have any barrel distortion, and they put these two reference lines along the front of the camera to show you what is straight, all right? And it went up to 26 miles. I think it was 35 kilometers, all right? That's where...
Is that a joke? Is that... Hold on, let's... give me the height.
36 kilometers it went up to.
36 kilometers. Let's work that out. Kilometers to feet.
All right, and it also verified pressure gradients and stuff.
118,000 feet. Okay, that's just the same as a high altitude balloon, yeah. Yeah,
right. But the interesting thing is when they compared, where is it? I need to get the right point on the video. Hold on. 3647. Right, so yeah, it's all around here. And what they actually did was they overlaid what the predicted curve should be on it. Can't I find the right fucking part? I don't. Sorry, I should have this programmed in already. Wasn't there a point you overlaid the calculator curve? Yeah, it is at that point, 36. Right, so yeah, they show you that there's a curve, and then they overlay what the actual curve should be on top of it. So this is at 30, as you see, like 36 kilometers, and then they overlay what the curve should be, I think, at 39 kilometers. Is it going to show it? Right, yeah. So that's the predicted curve that they should see, right? And as you can see, It pretty much matches it. The curve is there. It's undeniable.
There is no curve. That's not proof of anything, Craig. That's just pathetic video footage. It's bullshit.
How is it? In what way is it bullshit? It's
I've watched several videos, uncut video footage, not.
I can show you the
I
can show you. This comes from an uncut. This is just what they've edited to show you.
Video footage of uncut video footage of balloons
right?
at 120,000
and look, there's the curve.
feet that show it.
And there's the curve there.
For
and there's the curve.
Hundreds of miles.
And there's the curve right in front of you. You said the horizon is always flat.
Balloons,
so are you saying this is fake?
Miles, it's flat as a fucking pancake.
So are you saying this is? Are you saying this is fake?
What's this garbage?
Pancakes aren't flat, you moron.
Yeah.
I'm not interested what your fucking idea of a pancake is, you clown.
Pancakes aren't flat, you moron.
Back into the fucking grave you crawled out of. You're a clown.
Okay, hey,
you're
break.
A clown show.
Have you ever measured the flatness of a pancake?
Break. I've shown you evidence the Earth's curved, and you've gone into ultra triggered mode.
I'm not ultra triggered.
Well, please explain what I'm showing you. Right, I don't care what you've seen before.
Answer me this question.
No, wait. I'm asking you a question right now.
Did NASA?
This is nothing to do with NASA. This is nothing. Hey, stop, break, stop. This is nothing to do with NASA, and this isn't a fisheye lens.
I don't care. I'm asking you a question about did NASA use a fisheye lens to show us the globe?
Sometimes there's a fisheye lens, but that's nothing to do with what I'm showing you here.
What does a fisheye lens do, Craig? It heavily distorts the image. Why?
Oh my God! Will you pay attention? I don't care about NASA. I am showing you something that isn't from NASA and shows the curve of the Earth.
Shit where it's from. I've seen hundreds of footage that fucking shows flat Earth for hundreds of miles.
So why doesn't this one?
I don't give a shit if there's one piece of.
Oh no, I can show you many more. I can show you many that show the actual curve.
Craig, I could show you one for every one you're showing me. I could show you a flat Earth.
Right, big deal. All right, but I am showing you a curve right now.
So wait a minute. That disqualifies your video footage. If I can show you,
no, it doesn't.
Hundreds of miles.
I am showing you a curve right now. I am showing you a curve right now. Are you saying it's fake?
Craig, I don't care what you're trying to show at all.
I'm not trying to show you anything. I am physically showing you the curve right now.
The curve you're talking about, let me ask you a simple question. Is the curve that we're talking about, does it go down the way or round the way?
We're looking at the horizon.
Or horizontal? Because you're showing me a curve that's fucking horizontal, you clown.
No, it's not. It's a curve. That is the predicted curve of the Earth that you should see at that distance.
Wait a minute, what? Are you trying to go with the disinformation that we live in a fucking flying disc now? No one said that.
No, this shows the curve of the Earth.
Craig, do you know the difference between horizontal and vertical?
But this isn't horizontal, it's curved.
So, which way is that line curving towards? Is it curving horizontally or vertical?
It's curving. It's not horizontal or vertical.
Horizontal or vertical?
That's not how curves work.
Answer the fucking question, you
I can't because the question doesn't make any sense.
Oh, is the line curving horizontal or vertical?
It's curving from left to right.
That's fucking horizontal. The curvature that you try and imply that exists, that there is none, is vertical, you fucking moron. So what is
that is the literal curve of the Earth. I'm showing you the curve of the Earth.
What, do we live in a fucking flying disc? Are you nuts?
A disc would be flat.
You stupid.
Are you crazy?
You stupid.
Do you not know that? Do you not know that the curve is vertical? That you're trying to prove, and you're showing me a video of a horizontal curve.
There is a curve this way, right?
Oh,
and there's also a curve that way.
Dude, that is ridiculous. Do you realise how ridiculous you've just shown yourself to be?
This is the predicted curve that you should see at this height.
Craig, what is that line there that is horizontal?
Which one?
The one in the middle.
That's the curve of the Earth, and it's not horizontal. It's curving.
It's not the fucking curve because it should be vertical. What are you trying to show?
What do you mean? Are you saying it should be curving this way?
Craig, that is showing nothing, dude.
That is showing what we expect to see.
Where is a real picture of the globe? Show me. Because the fucking Himawari that you presented to Wetsit was a joke. It's a fucking CGI monstrosity.
No, do you want present any evidence that it's CGI?
Dude, the Himawari, anybody looking at it, it's all fucking CGI. It stops
do you want to present
level. Zoom in.
Do you want to present any evidence that it's CGI?
Zoom in.
And it doesn't stop at cloud level because in 2016 listen for 2 seconds. In 2016 they used Himawari to actually detect a bushfire in Mongolia and save a whole bunch of villages.
Wow.
So no, it doesn't stop
that fucking money to detect a fucking bushfire. Wow.
No, it just happened to detect it while it was up there.
What a waste of money. Yeah, it's all bullshit anyway. It's all fucking high altitude drones. That's all it is, Craig.
So are you saying it's stop, shut up. If it's a high altitude drone, are they taking a high altitude picture of the globe then?
No, it's not a globe. That's a CGI piece of bullshit. Where's the
got any evidence?
Stars? That's not real.
Got any evidence that it's CGI? You don't know about exposure,
where is the stars?
You don't see them with exposure levels like this.
Oh, bullshit, Craig. Get out of here. I see a fucking star in daytime. Are you thick?
Do me a favour. Go outside with your cell phone right now and take a picture of the moon, all right, and show me the stars in the same picture.
I've got pictures of the moon with the stars in the same picture the other night. Do you want to fucking see it?
Please.
Are you a clown? Craig,
do you know what exposure is?
You sound like a...
Come on, show me.
Wait, hold on. Do you have did you just say that you have a picture of the sun, of the moon, and the stars in the same picture?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
I want to see it.
Okay, I'd like to see that.
Not a problem. I'll just find it. I'll put it up for you just now. Yeah. We've been showing it for the last
What was it taken with?
A P900.
And what exposure levels?
I don't know the exposure levels.
Oh well, there's your fucking problem. Now, what I asked you was to go outside with your cell phone and just snap a quick picture of the moon with the stars. You won't be able to do that.
I'm going to show you that, and I said I had one. And
no, from your cell phone. From your cell, I asked from your cell phone because with a P900 you can. With a P900, will you stop talking? Will you? Shut your mouth. With a P900, you can obviously set the exposure levels, and if you have a longer exposure time, the moon will appear duller, and the stars will appear.
Proved you wrong, dude.
Are you listening to what I'm saying, or are you just spouting nonsense?
Yeah. What do you know about cameras, Craig? What do you know about cameras?
I know how exposure works.
Yeah. What have you got a camera?
Yeah, I use one to record all the time.
You use one to record all the time, okay. So
yeah, I've got nearly 500 videos on my channel.
Okay, so you say you know about cameras. How many hours have you put into observing sun, moon, and stars?
I don't do that with... Oh, I've actually taken a whole bunch of pictures of the moon.
You don't have a fucking clue what you're talking about. You're exposed again.
Can you please explain to me how to adjust the exposure levels on your P900?
It's easy. You can go onto manual and do it.
Right, and what does the exposure do?
You can do it on auto. You can do it on auto.
And
auto does it for you.
And what does the exposure do?
It allows you to see more things in the darkness.
Exactly. So, my question to you remains, can you go outside with your cell phone and just snap a quick picture of the moon with the stars in the background?
Yeah, you probably could, yeah.
No, you can't. What you have to do, you can't. You can't, and I've tried this. You actually can't.
Have you ever done it and tried it?
I just said that, yes, you can't do it, right? But with a P900, as you have just explained, you can adjust the exposure levels. Now, if you adjust the exposure level so the aperture can take in more light, what's going to happen? What's going to happen is you're going to be able to receive more light, and that's going to make the moon look duller and bring out the brightness of the stars. However, if you have very quick exposure, what's going to happen is you're only going to...
That's the wrong way round, Craig. That's the
let me
wrong
finish
way
what I'm saying.
around. If you allow
let me-
more light,
let
then
me
the
finish.
moon's going to be brighter, dude.
Yeah, I'm talking about exposure times, right? So
Yeah,
if you're
I'm talking about exposure as well.
uh,
So if you open the shutter and let more light in, the moon's
Yep.
going to get duller and the stars are going to be seen. Sorry, mate. It's the opposite way around. You ain't got a clue what you're talking about. Again.
Okay, right, okay, but exposure is the point, right? So if you are able to see the moon, right, if the moon is big and bright, like if you quickly snap it, that means you're not going to be able to see the stars, all right? However, if you let the exposure, over a long period of time, or set the exposure level so that the moon is duller and you can see the stars, then yes, you can see the stars. On this camera that is in space, it's not got the exposure set to see the stars. It's as simple as that.
So you know all this.
Yes.
You don't have a fucking clue what you're talking about on a normal camera, yet you know that the hammer.
I got the way that the light comes in backwards, all right? That's cool. These things happen.
You're full of
right?
shit.
But
You're
am I wrong? Am I
absolutely
wrong?
full of shit.
Am I wrong about exposure? Am I wrong about exposure?
bullshit,
That if the moon is big and bright, you won't be able to see the stars. Am I wrong about that?
Don't ever show the Himawari to me again, dude, because you're full
I'm
of
showing
shit.
it right
You don't have
now.
a clue what you're talking
I'm
about.
showing
You're
it right
as
now.
bad as red rhetoric. He tried to claim that the Himawari was his baby, and he was a fucking asshole too.
Am I right or
And
wrong?
he knew nothing about it.
Break,
He knew
break,
nothing about it.
break. Answer the question. Am I right or wrong? That if the moon is big and bright, you won't be able to.
What? Right
I'm
or
trying
wrong
to-
about what?
I'm trying to ask the question, but your limited mental capacity isn't allowing it to come through. Now, please pay attention for 2 seconds.
Reducing to that because you got it wrong.
All right, now please pay attention. All right,
I
if the
don't need to
moon,
pay attention, dude. I'm
you
wide
really
awake,
do.
thanks.
If the moon
No, I
is
don't.
big and
I don't.
you
That's
clearly do because you
nothing
don't know
more
how
than
to
a
stop
CGI
talking.
Image. That's a
If the
CGI image.
oh, will you shut up and let me ask the question? If the moon is big and bright, will you be able to see the stars?
Yeah, you still can. Yeah.
No, you can't. You don't know anything about exposure.
True. That's not true.
No, it is
As
true.
That is not true. You can
Yes, it
still
is true.
see the fucking. No, it's
Not if the moon is big and bright.
What are you talking about? It was nearly a half moon the other night, and I could see everything round about it. What are you talking about?
Aye, but the picture that you take, the moon won't look really bright whilst it's showing the stars. If the picture that you take shows the moon
bright.
is...
Yeah. It depends on cloud as well. So wait.
Yeah,
a
of course it
minute here.
depends on clouds if you can see the stars, you fucking retard.
No, I'm not on about the stars. I'm on about the brightness of the moon. You fucking clown. What are you? You're talking. You're out.
If the clouds are there, of course you can't fucking see the stars, but that's not what I'm talking about.
No,
I'm talking about if you take a picture...
the brightness of the moon.
Based on the clouds. But
Actually,
if you take a picture of the moon, and in that picture the moon is big and bright, you won't be able to see the stars because that's how exposure works.
that's not true, Craig. You know nothing about
It is
exposure.
absolutely true.
No, it's not. Craig, do you want me to show you the picture of the moon?
Yes,
big
please
and
do.
bright with the stars. Yeah, okay, thank you. Eventually, it's took us a while to get there. You stopped me from doing it.
Well, no, I've been asking you questions.
You've been talking shit, dude. You're spiraling.
Oh my goodness. And then I will show you a picture of some gas pressure, well, a video of some gas pressure next to a vacuum. Because you said that's impossible, didn't you?
No, what I said is that NASA cannot explain still how we have a pressurized gas system next to the vacuum of space.
No, they can,
There's
absolutely.
Still no answer for that.
There is.
No answer.
There is, you just don't
No.
understand the answer. The answer is there's a
not that I don't understand it, Craig.
The answer
It's
is
just
that there's a downward acceleration that has to be overcome. It's as simple as that.
Downward acceleration. What is that? What that holds all the air on Earth, is it?
Yeah, because
Stops it
if
from
everything
escaping?
has a downward acceleration acting on it, then it's not going to go the other way, is it? I mean, wow. Oh my God, can somebody try and contact...
Here's one
Can somebody try and contact Geistview for me? Because I'd love Geistview to listen to what this guy's saying about pictures. Oh, sorry, let me make sure screen share's on. 1 sec. Sorry, my bad. You should be able to share now.
Yeah, thank you.
Just to reiterate, fuck you, Witsit. You're a piece of shit.
Yeah, Wet's not bothered about what you're saying, dude.
I mean, I don't care whether he's bothered or not. It's an objective fact that he is a piece of shit.
See that one there? That's a bright. This is just an example.
Now,
I'm going to show you the one.
Hey,
with the moon.
breaking. I want to agree with you. Breaking. Listen, I want to agree with you for 1 second, okay? Austin Whitsitt gets it. It probably doesn't bother him when we say you're a piece of shit because he's a flat earther, and when you're a flat earther, life in general, every aspect of life shits on you daily. Having someone like Craig say you're a piece of shit doesn't bother you at that point because you've been shit on since the moment you woke up. You were shit on when you went to sleep, and life shit on you while you were asleep. Unfortunately for you and him, you're fucking flat earthers, and flat earthers are fucking idiots.
So I'm looking at the lovely.
You being butt hot, dude. He trashed the boat off you.
All right, hold on, break. Stop flapping your lips for a second. I'm looking at the lovely picture that you sent me.
Yeah.
So where's the rest of the stars then?
What are you talking about? You said in a picture to show stars. I'm looking for the one with the moon, but I'm just giving you an example there of a street light. The stars are clearly seen. So what are you talking about?
Where's the rest of the stars?
What do you mean? Where's the rest of the stars?
So is there only
You want me to recreate a picture?
Listen, are you telling me that there is only 2 stars in the sky?
2 seconds, dude. 2 seconds to get this back up. Dude, what I'm telling you Craig, what is that? The stars were clearly seen on the picture that I put up. Now
that's the picture you just put up.
Well, I can see them on mine.
Nice stars, dude.
Picture. Oh, come on, Craig.
This is the picture you
They're
just
beautiful.
put up.
The best, my favorite stars of all the night. We're staring into the fucking asshole of Orion right now, guys. You're looking into the depths of Orion's butthole right now. Look at all the stars there.
It's okay.
Fucking moron.
The stars are in the picture I just showed, so fuck knows what you've just done to that.
Yeah, cool story, bro. Cool story, bro.
It's okay. Let me screen
Apparently there's 2 stars.
Apparently
there's 2 stars in the sky, guys. 2 stars.
Now that you can see the stars, can you? You can't see any in NASA.
Let me ask you a serious question. Do you have a girlfriend that's sitting next to you that only you can see as well?
Dude, I understand
she's not real.
Hot against marriage. I understand why you're butt hot against marriage. I told you I'm 25
Team's been married, actually, and I've been married for 14 years.
Married, dude. But if you're gay, maybe you got something against married couples.
What did I say? No.
Why do you have to be that way? Why do you have to go that way?
He's mentioning girlfriends. I've told him I'm already married 25 years.
Team's not gay either, so let's not.
Can other people see your wife, or are you the only person who knows of her existence? Can anybody else other than you explain what she looks like?
Are you just clearly acting a clown show just now? What
He's asking a question. I'm still waiting for this.
I'm telling you that you said the stars are real. Where are the stars in your picture, asshole? That's the whole point. Where are the stars in your picture? They're not there.
It's my wife to do with you, you prick. Exactly.
It's a point. God, I give a shit about your wife, dude. I really don't care about it. It was a point. It's a joke. I'm saying you said there were stars there. There are no. Yes, I am. Yes, I agree with you. I agree with you. I am a prick. But hear me out.
Right.
You said stars. You said stars are in that picture when they're not. You also said you have a wife. I'm questioning whether the same logic applies to your mind. Well, you thought there were stars in that picture and there weren't any. How do I know that you have a fucking mental capacity to determine the reality versus non-reality?
To be fair, there were 2 stars in that picture.
I need a date and a time to make sure they ain't planets.
I'm just wondering where the rest of them are. Yeah. In fact, there's a good chance that was actually Mars and Jupiter because they're visible in the sky at the moment.
The fucking planets ain't real either. You're an absolute dumb nut, dude.
I mean,
Seriously.
an entire planet inhabited by robots called Mars disagrees with you.
You get stars. Okay, Craig, I'm going to ask you a question. Can you get
The answer is
stars in
42.
daytime? Can you get stars in daylight?
Can
you see stars in the daytime?
I have seen stars in the daytime sometimes, close to dusk sometimes.
You've answered your own question. Why has NASA never got any stars in there?
Sorry, are my eyes a camera lens?
What? Are you just dumb?
Do you think our eyes work with exposure?
Are you dumb?
Like cameras do?
Why are you answering questions that are normal with dumb questions?
Why can't you see stars during the fucking daytime? Hey asshole, why can't you see stars during the daytime? Why can't you see stars during the daytime? Can you answer that? Do they go away? Are they not there up in the sky?
What?
Stars, moron. Why can't you fucking see stars during the daytime?
Repeat the question.
I don't need to repeat. What I said was in extreme basic English. I'll give it to you one last time. Why can you not see fucking stars during the daytime when looking straight up in the sky?
Because the light blocks them out.
The light blocks them out. So what you're saying is that if an object in the sky is so bright that we have to adjust our exposure, that we're not seeing the lighter objects, the things that are less bright than the light coming from the sun, then we won't see those objects, right? So if we have to adjust the exposure on a camera so that we can make sense of the light coming from the moon, because it's much, much more bright than the lights coming from the star. So we have to turn the exposure down so we don't receive so much light so that we can make sense of the moon. When we do that, we cannot see the stars. That's why when you said you had a picture with the moon and the stars in it, I said I want to see that picture because I'm calling bullshit, because that you don't understand how fucking exposure works.
The stars are in the picture. I'll show it again.
You didn't show the moon and stars. I got that from your screen.
What are you talking about?
That wasn't the moon. That was a street lamp, and there was 2 stars which were possibly planets. I mean, where's the rest of the stars?
Dude, I gave an example of a street light, and the stars still showing. I'm looking for the moon picture.
Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna test something, because your claim is that the Himawari is CGI. It's all CGI. Blah blah blah. CGI, right? Well, we're going to play a lovely game. We're going to play a game of CGI or real.
No, I'm not moving on. I'm going to show you the picture.
It's not moving on. This isn't moving on. This is the same thing, and then we'll come back and we'll look at your picture, right?
Yeah, you're trying to move on, Craig.
No, break. I promise we will come back and look at your picture.
God, this guy is dumb as fuck, man.
We will come back and
Team Skeptic, you've been wrecked every time tonight.
You're just stupid. You're stupid.
Every time someone says you've been wrecked,
but you're dumb.
It means you've lost. Right.
Break.
Right, break. Listen, break, stop talking. Break, stop talking. Right. I promise we will come back and look at your picture, but first we're going to play a little game of CGI or real. Okay? So.
Craig, I played this before. I'm not playing it again.
I'd like you to.
If I'm correct, I answered about 70 or 80% of them.
No, you got 42% last time. Again. Right, we're gonna play it. All right, play along. Is this CGI or is it real? You claim it's CGI, so we're testing your ability to tell if something is CGI.
What is this to do with the shape of the Earth?
It's to do with the claim of you saying things are CGI. I want to test your ability to see if things are CGI.
Dude, the Himawari never shows any stars. It doesn't matter if it's.
It doesn't need to show stars.
Darkness. Yeah, it does, dude.
No, it doesn't.
That's what's out there. If it's a way out in, if the
it's focused on the Earth.
36,000 kilometers above
it's looking
the
at the Earth, not at the stars. Right.
Dude,
your claim.
What? Hey.
You shouldn't be able to see them.
Listen.
We're gonna
see the picture on the screen there?
Team Skeptic,
yeah, okay.
No, he doesn't.
I'm presenting evidence, asshole.
Roll back in.
Yeah, okay, so if you look at the screen, go ahead and do his CGI or real. Yeah, go ahead and do a CGI or real for him.
Wait, let me.
That's fine, because look, where are the stars at? Where are the stars at?
Yeah, what do you mean, where's the stars at?
Where's the stars at in the sky? This is a picture. This comes from Robert Williams. This comes from Robert Williams in the chat, by the way. This is a
Where's the
picture
from?
of the moon. Where's the stars
picture?
at?
Where is
I just
the
said
picture
it
from?
came from Robert Williams. Robert Williams submitted the picture.
Robert Williams, I'm not interested.
He's
Who
in
is
America
chat.
somewhere.
Where did he get the picture?
So what's
He
what's
took
the
it
question
himself.
about? Does it matter? He took a picture of the moon. Where's the stars at? Why are the stars not there, but the moon is?
Where did he get the picture from?
He took it himself.
Irrelevant. Irrelevant.
Yeah,
Where are
so
the
what's the
stars?
dot?
Irrelevant question. Irrelevant question.
is the
Where are the
dot?
stars
What
in
is
the
the
picture?
dot?
Listen, that's
is
an
the-
irrelevant question. Listen,
Dude,
you're
what
asking
is the
irrelevant
dot
questions
in the
again.
top
Stop
left
doing
corner?
that.
Break,
Listen,
break, shut up, break,
listen,
shut up, break, shut up.
Listen,
Listen.
you're asking irrelevant questions again. Please stop. In this
you're
picture,
talking shit.
I would like to know. No, listen. In this picture, I would like to know where the stars are at. Why they're not showing up in that picture.
I don't give a fuck where the stars are. The dude's probably turned the exposure right down.
Probably right, because that's the only explanation you have, right? The only explanation is there's going to be some kind of manipulation. No, it's a photograph where they wanted.
You're a fucking clown. You're a clown.
Show me the picture of the moon in this.
Did he just wait? Hold on. Did he just admit that you can turn the exposure down and not see the stars?
No, he asked me a question. Why is there no stars in that picture? I've just explained that's probably what the dude's done.
Yeah, and that is the same answer with the Himawari?
So, yes, you have to turn the exposure down to make sense of the brightest object in the fucking picture.
So Craig, you're guessing that. You don't know. You claim you knew earlier on.
That's how photography works. That's how photography works.
CGI or real? Let's do this. This picture breaks CGI or real?
I'm not playing your silly games, Craig.
Come on, no. We need to test your ability to say if things are CGI.
I'm not playing your silly games, Craig.
So do you lose by default then?
I don't lose by anything. I never entertained your fucking stupidity in the first place.
No, I'm testing you. You say that you have the ability to discern if things are CGI or real. I want to test that.
I destroyed you and your 30 fucking guys you had in a chat one night.
So are you not going to answer the question? Are you too scared to answer this question?
No, I'm not going to play it again, Craig.
So you're scared? So you're scared to answer the question? You're scared to answer this question, are you?
What question?
Is this CGI or real?
I'm not playing your games anymore.
So you're scared? You're scared, are you?
No, I'm not scared. No, of course I'm not.
Well, show the answer the question then.
All right.
Craig,
you piece of shit.
Craig.
Listen, I've got it on screen. I have the answer. I have the answer to your question.
Break, shut up.
Listen, I have the question to your asshole. You asked about the data about the pictures. Listen, you asked about the data from the pictures, and the photographer was kind enough to share the metadata with us. So there you go.
You asked the question.
Why do you ask for evidence when? Hey, but why do you ask for evidence and then I go get it, and then you say you don't want to see it? Look, you see that picture right there? Look, hey, I want to show you something. Listen, jackass. Listen, jackass, that picture right there has that metadata right there.
And it's obviously... Oh, wait, hold on. Is it back? Testing. Oh, yeah, we're back. The internet just came back on and we're back. Yeah, I'm probably just going to do super chats now and go to bed. Fuck's sake. Stupid internet hamsters.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry about that, guys. But we can maybe carry on the conversation with breaking down the wall light in other days. I will want to quickly show the picture that he sent me. Because he did what he said. There's the moon in the sky and there's some stars. So let me show everybody that. So yeah, there's the moon in the sky and there is some stars. But again, where's
hold on. No. I guess we should have been more clear to him. You can't have a moon in the sky that's that has any discernible features on it. You can't get anything
Yeah.
usable from the moon and get stars in. Of course, if you want to bring the stars out, you can make the moon ultra fucking overexposed like it is here, and then you just wouldn't be able to make out any features. It basically looks like its own light source at that point.
Yeah. And now you can't make out the moon, can you? It's overexposed.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I mean, it's not that you can't have the moon and the stars in the same picture. Of course you can. It just requires you to fucking turn your exposure up. But then when you turn the exposure up, you get an overexposure of the moon, and then so it just makes you have to ask yourself a question. Am I wanting to take a picture of the stars, or do I want to take a picture of the moon? Now, are there cameras out there that can do both? Of course there are. There's lots of cameras out there, but those are very special cameras. Something that Flat Earther is definitely not going to be able to afford.
Yeah. Right. He is right. And I guess I'm slightly wrong in a way that, you can have a picture of the Earth or the moon with, stars in the background, but you're not going to be able to make out any detail. You're not going to be able to make out anything.
That's what I'm saying.
It's going to be overexposed. So then if we look at the actual Himawari, wherever it's gone, like, look at the amount of detail. Look at it. Look how much you can make out. Like, man, you zoom in, you can see so much. You wouldn't get this if it was overexposed. But at this exposure, you're never going to see the stars. It's pretty damn simple. Like the picture that he sent me shows, you can't make out what's on the moon. So you're not going to be able to, it proves what I'm saying rather than what he's saying. So it amazes me when flat earthers do that. But yeah, there's his picture. And you won't be able to make out anything on the moon. The moon looks like a fucking light source. Now, I don't know a lot about photography. I'll fully admit that 100%. I'm definitely not the most knowledgeable person in the world about photography, right? But that doesn't change the fact that I'm right that you're not going to be able to see it with that level of exposure. Anyway, man, every time we get flat earthers on, we just show what kind of horrific fucking people they are. If anyone has not yet managed to take a shot of a clip of what Witsit being an absolute horrific piece of shit, please do clip that and spread it far and wide. That kind of people, that kind of person deserves nothing other than to be shown what the shitty type of person he actually is. I'm kind of lost for words about how much of a dick Witsit actually is. He's got no idea about anything. I ruined all his fucking arguments, and he is a homophobic piece of shit. It's as simple as that. When
he was trying to trigger me, it really wasn't that. Yeah, he really wasn't bothering me when he was trying to trigger me. Like, calling me a gamma over and over, like, that bothers me. I don't give a shit. You're a fucking flat earther. Like, you admit to being a flat earther. You're way dumber than me, no matter what you want to call me, because you've told people, you've actually said out loud, I believe the earth is flat.
Like a
just
fucking
simply
dumbass.
with you saying that. Yeah, just simply by you meaning what you said and saying that in public, you're dumber than me objectively. He told you weren't allowed to argue objective truths because you can't argue. That's why they're objective, because you can't argue them. Well, the objective truth is that the earth is a globe. You can't prove that wrong because the earth is, it's objectively not flat. We'll say that. As far as we can tell, it's objectively a globe, but it's objectively not flat. We have measurements that show it. We have observations that show it. The entire scientific consensus, everything we've developed since the 1800s moving forward, is because we eventually let go of the fact that we thought the earth was a fucking flat plane we lived on. And eventually we learned that it was a globe, and then eventually we learned about astronomy, and then one after another we discovered new things. Then we learned that it wasn't the planets going around us, but us going around the sun and the planets going around the sun. And then all of a sudden now we have gravity. Now that we have gravity, guess what? We can now have accelerometers. We can have all this. It was all based on the incorrect foundation that the earth was flat. That's where it all started. And then we got rid of that idea, and little by little, we've removed the need for God in our fucking description of reality. We've removed the need to live on a fucking contained plane. And now we're ready to fucking explore the stars. Thank you, science.
Praise science with our religion. No, I'm very much like with Aaron Ra on this. Stop saying I've got a religion. It's a fucking lie. I don't have a religion. I don't believe in things. I let empirical data take me to stuff, and I don't just claim all the things I don't like are fake. Fucking look at him. I'm showing him the fucking video of Mr. Sensible's fucking thing. And he's like, yeah, that's bullshit. No, there's the actual curve right in fucking front of you. Don't be a fucking dumb.
Okay, so here's something that really pissed me off about the way he tried to approach that. You said we can walk all the way down to in the Big Bang Theory, right?
Yeah.
We can walk it all the way down, 10 to the negative 35 seconds. I think it's either 44, 35, or 34. One of those is our first, like how far our understanding goes back to. Yeah. And there's a small, tiny gap of tiny, tiny little time. So he says, oh, you can't go back further because what's the antecedent of creation? A creator. And so I was like, okay, fine. But you're assuming that the universe was created. The universe wasn't created. It came into existence. It wasn't, there's no creation involved. Like to create something is to take constituent parts and put them together to form another one. To logically do that. You don't, go ahead.
To be fair, you can almost say there's no evidence that the universe wasn't created because we don't know what caused the Big Bang. But you're right, the Big Bang was just it coming into existence. There wasn't any creation.
Well, no. What I'm saying is he told you the moment before he told me that he wasn't trying to say that the universe was created. Right before you were explaining the Big Bang, and he was like, right, because the antecedent to creation is to have a creator. So there had to be someone to create the universe. And that's when I jumped in. I was like, no, there doesn't. That's assuming that the universe had to be intelligently created to exist. We don't believe that. We believe that the universe can completely come into existence on its own without the need for a deity or the need for a human. Even if there is a deity up there, it doesn't matter. We don't need one to explain how our universe came into existence.
Yeah, absolutely. Like whether there's a creator or not is almost irrelevant because we don't need one. All of physics in the universe works as it is without the need for a creator. I would never say 100%. I know for a fact there is no higher being. There is no God. That's an arrogant and stupid thing to say. But it doesn't mean that we need one for physics to work the way it does. That's, it's just a fact. But wow, that has been, I think, one of the most dumpster fires I've ever had on my channel. Holy fucking shit. That was incredible. I want to thank
I tried to tell him I wasn't going to have this conversation with him here because, you were already having a conversation and I'm just not going to do that here. No, I didn't want to overtake your debate, No,
it's fine, but I don't think that he'd come back on your channel. Well, I don't think you'd let him back on your channel now, would you?
Well, I won't let him now. No. I'm not going to let him now. Now, fuck him. I don't fucking put up fucking homophobic pieces of shit. No. I don't put up transphobic ideas. I'm just not going to platform those ideas. If you want to come on me and talk to me as to why you think your idea is right and why I think your idea is wrong, I'll be more than happy to prove you wrong. But I'm not going to give you a fucking platform to express your idea openly. And to say what he was saying was giving him a platform to do that, and I'll just never do that in my life. Fuck him.
No. I wanted to let him show his ignorance with the geoid thing, but I fully intended to boot him after that because of what he said. I love letting flat earthers show their ignorance. And I also, I like letting flat earthers show that they're horrific pieces of shit. You know what? You can come on my channel and you can say that shit because then that demonstrates to everybody what kind of person follows the flat earth. And this isn't just some hyperbole I'm saying, right? It is an objective fact that the majority of flat earthers are not only fucking retarded, but they are horrifically detestable people. It's just a fact.
I'm sorry, Nancy Clark, you're wrong. I'm sorry, but Nancy Clark, you're wrong. They can hold the beliefs, and that's fine. They can be old-fashioned, and that's fine. But what he said He said that fucking homosexuality leads to nothing but death. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you saying that there's no homosexual in the history of man? Not you, Nancy, of course, but him. Is he saying that no homosexual in the history of mankind has ever lived out his life to death? I know plenty of them that have.
Yeah. And
they didn't die of homosexuality either.
No, I'm not gay in the slightest. I don't have any thoughts like that at all, and our team isn't gay, but that doesn't mean that we don't understand that love is fucking love. It should be as simple as that. Who gives a fuck if it's two guys fucking each other? Who cares that you think that's icky? I don't particularly like the thought of putting my dick in another guy's butt. All right, but that's nothing to do with the fact that they want to do that. That's up to them. Love is fucking love, and you shouldn't make sorry, sneaky rant for a second.
Nancy, I want to say I'm not trying to attack you either, Nancy, in this, because I really don't. I'm just saying that the rhetoric he had, he's more than welcome to hold those ideas, but we do not need to platform those ideas. We do not need to push those ideas as if they're okay, because he's factually wrong about what he said. He's factually wrong about homosexuality leading to nothing but death. I know plenty of people who are in relationships with same-sex relationships that are just as happy, if not happier than me and my best relationship. So I don't understand that argument. I don't understand why anybody should step in and keep somebody from having the same rights or anything like that as I have. And in Texas, we're dealing with that right now. So I know it's kind of off topic, but what he said was objectively wrong. The homosexuals live just as long as normal people do. You might even make an argument that no one should be an adventurist because adventurists have shorter lives than the normal human being. Or the people who work on crabbing ships and fishing ships in the North Atlantic Sea, where it's like really, really like a hardship on the person. There's a higher death rate in these jobs. Aircraft carrier, person that works on the deck of an aircraft carrier. By that logic, no, we shouldn't allow that. Everybody should be against people working on the aircraft deck carrier or aircraft carrier deck because of the fact that there's a higher death rate there, higher chance of
team
things. So it's a bullshit argument.
You entertain for 1 second. I desperately need to take a Riley before I read the super chats. Okay, otherwise I will do a Riley and peel the stream.
Yeah, no problem.
So I'll be back in 2 secs.
But I do support that everybody should be allowed to hold an opinion, whether it's right or wrong. They should be allowed to hold an opinion. I just don't have to platform the opinion. So I don't want to sound like somebody who controls what people think, because that's the worst form of censorship, is to try to control what someone thinks. But I had a great time tonight, guys. As you can see, my voice is slowly coming back, but it's coming back better. And tonight, I got crunk again, so got those vocal cords warmed up and practiced for the next dramatic super chat reading. Religion is the number one cause to homophobic hate crimes. So much for living in the love of God. Yeah, for sure. 100%. It's one of the reasons why I just kept being pushed away, because I would have people who I respected, religiously respected.
Oh, that's bad.
And they would come with some shit that people would say. They would come and say some shit to me, and I would be like, are you kidding me? Like, there's no way that God can say that he loves all, but have the rhetoric that you guys are pushing. Just no way. It's logically inconsistent.
There's no way God loves everybody. There's no way that if God's real, that he loves everybody. Are you telling me God loves my little sister? I know you guys have heard me talk about my little sister before, all right? My little sister, she's 4 years younger than me, all right? Literally the fucking salt of the earth, the nicest person you could ever meet. Does nothing but love everybody, wants to just be happy for everybody, all right? She was the youngest person in Europe to be diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, and it fucking ruined her life and my parents' lives. I mean, where's the love there, team?
Right. It's either God is not God. The God of the Bible is just inconsistent. Either God is not all loving, because he obviously doesn't, he allows children to suffer and die and be put in situations where, that's an inevitable future for them, is an early death and lots of suffering along the way.
Yeah.
Or
I mean,
he's not powerful enough to do it. Yeah, or he's not powerful enough to do it. You know what I mean? If he's either not strong enough, or doesn't love us the way he says he does. Either way, he's an inconsistent. He's an inconsistent character.
Yeah, it's fucking like. Does he love me and you, team? Both of us spend our lives in pain. We both of us. You.
Well, we do say that history is written by the winners, right? History is written by the winners. So there's nothing to say that God is not the bad guy who just happened to win. And we just think he's the good guy because he wrote the history. Hey, if I've got to worship you to to be in your favor, no fucking thank you. I'll just go ahead and live my life freely and enjoy eternity in hell. I'll be hanging out with most of the people in the chat. That'll be awesome. We'll have a live chat from hell. In fact, on my next stream, I'm going to put a hell background in my live chat, and then we're going to have a live chat from hell.
Hell sounds like the places where the fun parties will be, to be honest. I mean, do you think heaven's gonna have the dank weed, or is that shit's gonna be in hell?
Hell, always.
Exactly.
See you there, boys. Whoop party, yeah. Whoop party, yeah.
Definitely, yeah.
Party in hell.
Although, you know what? When Witsit gets to hell, the devil's gonna be like, "No, we don't let your kind in there. Sorry."
Oh, I know, right?
All right,
I hope they make me a bouncer so I can go. When they walk out, and be like, "Why are you here?" I was like, "Nope, you can't come to hell. You're gonna go to fucking the Neverland, purgatory. We're sending you to purgatory."
Well, Break's willing to come back, and I don't mind Break coming back. He's a bit of a dick, but he's not a piece of shit like Witsit is.
He doesn't bother me. Break didn't bother me. We had a good conversation. We took shots at each other. I'm okay with people taking shots at me. I really am. So if he wants to come back and have a little bit of fun poking fun at me, that's fine. Fight. I will tell you. I'll admit I took the first shot at Break in the pre-show because remember Break was talking and I was like, he said, "Can you hear him, fine team?" And I said, "I don't know. Something's wrong with his voice. Break, for some reason, when you talk, you sound retarded." Like I opened with that. It caught him off guard. He thought I was doing a mic check. I mean, I accept everything he said about me after that because I said that to him.
You did make it hard for me to keep order.
It was different.
But that's why I like bringing you on, because if there's someone who's going to fucking let me team, it's you.
And then he said that he was married he's celebrating his 25th anniversary. And here I was trying to congratulate him on being married for 25 years because I know he said I don't value marriage, but actually that's one of the conservative things I have. I do actually value marriage a little bit. So I was getting ready to congratulate him, and then he insulted me in the middle of me congratulating him. So I was like, I decided to ask him instead, "Did you meet your wife in a padded room?" Is that where? And he said, "Yeah." He said, "Yeah," and then he thought about it for a second. He goes, "No, that's for the kids." And I'm like, "That doesn't make you look any better, dude." Don't fucking say that. It was a joke. Just leave it at that. So I didn't mind him so much. Whatever. We can have fun on the channel. We can talk shit. I don't care about that. But Austin Witsit, I'll never ever platform that guy.
And I am going to email James and ask him to never platform Witsit again. You know what? You can platform Nathan if you want. All right, he shouted at kids and stuff. All right, that's pretty shitty. But Witsit is a different level of piece of shit. Anyone with those, you know what? Yes, you can have that opinion. You're entitled to that opinion. But having that opinion makes you a piece of shit. And there are consequences to having that opinion. The consequences to that opinion are you don't get to come on my channel anymore.
Yeah. Okay. We got to stop. I agree with you 100%. Once you've been informed, once you've had been exposed to the ideas or been exposed to the contrary idea, then yes, you can say that. But here's the thing. I had a lot of those beliefs growing up, and I didn't realize why I had those beliefs. So I'm not trying to defend him or defend those beliefs, but we have to be, this is the reason why freedom of speech is so important. Because when people say things like that, me and you and the other people on here that have a platform need to be the dissenting opinion. We need to show why opinions like that are bad. So I do agree that that having an opinion like that, once you've been informed of everything, makes you a piece of shit. But some people are uninformed. You know, some people just grow up with that and they don't understand why they believe in the things they do. And again, you only have that right as long as you're ignorant. Once you're informed, you hold on to that belief. At that point, you start becoming a piece of shit.
Yeah. I just want to point out this meme that was sent me earlier, team.
Moderator.
I need that as a clip. I'm going to spend the next few days getting them. Right, anyway. One sec. Fucking did a bonk.
Go back to that last one, because someone said, is that AOC with Nathan's face?
Possibly, I'm not sure. From 2A HD Cat.
I think Aeroflies thinks I was the one coughing. No, I think Fight's the one that's almost dead over there.
That was me.
Was that AOC?
I don't know.
Was that AOC?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Right. Super chats. There's been quite a lot, guys. This might go on for a while. I want to say thank you. More than I could ever, express in words. The amount of support that I constantly get blows my mind. There was like nearly 800 people watching at one point. Honestly blows my mind the amount of people want to come out and enjoy the dumpster fires that I put on. And I know a lot of you super chat me and become members, and that means so much. I know not everybody can. If you want to support the channel and you can't financially, the absolute 100% best way to help a channel grow is to share. To share my videos and my streams on social media. On Facebook, on Twitter, on Speely, on whatever that thing was that you told me about earlier, team. What's that new Twitter?
Oh, Parler. It's not
Parler,
new.
yeah.
It's really look. Here's the thing. Don't go to Parler if you're like unless you're ultra conservative. If you're really conservative, Parler is the place for you. You'll get frustrated on Twitter. It's just how it is. Okay, Parler's great for people. I go to Parler and look around on there just to see stupid things because they have absolutely zero filter on there. So you'll get anti-mask videos, you'll get anti-vax videos.
Definitely
share it on Parler for sure.
Yeah. And that, seriously sharing my stuff and liking the videos will help my channel grow. And it's the same with team. If you really, really want to help us, that is the best way that you can. But I did get a lot of super chats, so I suppose I should read them, huh?
I'm going on mute.
Okie dokie.
I don't want to continue interrupting you. We'll be here forever. But I will tell you, Dan in the chat told me, he was like, right at the beginning when he started talking, he just said, "Hey, team, give him 30 seconds and can you interrupt him for me?" And I was like, yeah. So I just hit the unmute button and then I just asked a real quick question. He's like, "Can he stop interrupting me?" And then I just muted again. It was blissful.
Jessica G for $2. I agree 100% with breaking down the wall of lies. Team, you ugly. Morton Nilsson for 45 Donkey Kong dollars. Sing that song again, team, and again, and again. Bella Charge for 5 New Zealand dollars. Team is so ugly, his mum fed him with a slingshot. 2A HD Cat for $5. Okay, Craig, you told me I'd get a wrench in the email. Wrench me. Lol, you should be wrenched now, my buddy. NA for $6.66. FTFE. Who is this Team Skeptic guy? Hail Satan. Hail Satan indeed. Monkey in the Works for £5. Well, this saves time, doesn't it? We don't need to bother with the debate. Let's get straight to the dumpster fire. It was an amazing dumpster fire today. Stringer News 1 for $5. What little I know about heroin addicts is that they wear winter clothes, even indoors. Now, who does that resemble? That looked a lot more like breaking down the wall of lies than Team Skeptic. Eric Aluminium for $5. Does this guy wear a helmet when he finger paints so he doesn't hurt himself? His shoes clearly have Velcro because knots are hard. Andrew Handelsman for $5 Canadian. Did Brake's hydro get shut off? Yes, he's dressed like it's snowing. See the previous super chat. Better charge for $2 New Zealand. Sorry, nobody. You've been replaced. JD for £4.99. A cult is a social group that forms around new beliefs. Let's call Flat Earthers cult members in a Flat Earth cult. Peter's Prime for $5 Australian says, how about we give up trying to educate these idiots and just point and laugh at them instead? Simon Green for £5 says, I gave team my super chat cherry, so it's only fair I sort you out as well. I'm getting sloppy seconds, guys. Nathan Thompson for Dumb Fuck of the Year 2020. Jessica G for $2. FTFE always gives us the dumpster fires that we crave. I love doing it. Stringer News 1 for $2. Did Austin misuse privatization again? Yes, because Austin Whitsitt is a fucking idiot. God's Auditor for $2. 30 minutes in, I haven't heard a clear sentence. Irish Demon for $2.99 Australian. Can we just all kiss and make up? Dumpster. Stringer News 1 for $2. Name calling not as powerful as he thinks. God's Auditor for $2. Calling someone a gamma makes you a beta. New rule. No, makes you a delta. If you call someone a gamma, you are a delta. Stringer News 1 for $2. Oh look, all 10 of the Three Stooges are here. Brainy Beaver for $2 Canadian. Gleam has been timed out by Brainy Beaver. Oh, was Gleam in here? Gleam, you're a fucking idiot. Mind Duck for £5 with no message. Thank you very much. Chris Hoffman for $5. In every show, you should always call out Austin Whitson as an idiot. That would be fun. Yeah, okay. Every show, I'm going to say, Austin Whitson, you're a fucking idiot. More Stalker 37 for £2. Austin getting owned by FTFE and team. You got owned, Austin. Roby for $5. Is this what you think is being smart? Having an excess of knowledge? Austin Witness on the definition of intellect. Well, kind of, yes. Machinda for $10 Canadian. Thank you. It's time to get out the crayons, guys. Team, you're up. Brainy Beaver for $2 Canadian. Fight the Fat Girth was about his... Never mind. Cillian Holland for €5. Oh damn, I'm half an hour behind, and what's it doesn't get it is joining. Dumpster meet fire, fire meet dumpster. Time for some painfully done children. General E Shady, $2 Australian. Austin has 0 integrity and 0 intelligence. 0. Pennard Larry for $4.99 says, can this Flerf point out to us where on his Flat Earth model we can find the Tropic of Cancer, Capricorn, and the equator? No, he can't. Stringer News 1 for $2 saying nothing really fast is still saying nothing. General E Shady for $2 Australian. Go fund me to Fruit Punch Austin. I'll donate. Nappy Headed 0 Combs for $2. Flat Earth Cult Tactics 101. Claiming others are a cult. God's Auditor for $2. Homeboy speaks like Ben Shapiro with a TBI. Beeble for Life, $5. Whitsit, can we see your data from your Eratosthenes experiment? He didn't know what Eratosthenes was. He started talking about other things. Vincent Tremblay for $5 Canadian says, here's $5 to give you props for playing chess with the pigeon who poops on your board. Knocked the pieces over and claimed victory. What a plab he was. Yes, he was. Stringer News 1 for $5 says, no, Austin, you've been stupid more than 10 times. Seek truth, speak truth, the best ex-Flat Earther in the world. So sense, what a man. For £2 says, real men wear mankinis. Real men wear mankinis. Mind Duck for £5. Thank you very much. God of Thigh Gaps for 51.10
Yes, they do.
dollars. Breaking down the wall of lice. That's breaking down the wall of lice. God's Auditor for £2 says Austin is hereby known as Beta Blocker. Stringer News 1 for $5. Team Skeptic Deltas wear old Calvin Klein running suits. Obviously.
No. Hold on. There was something that was just said that made me laugh, and I unmuted myself to speak. Oh, and I can't remember now what it is because of that. What was the last two super chats? Read them out.
Austin is hereby known as Beta Blocker, and Team Skeptic Deltas wear old Calvin Klein running suits. Obviously.
Obviously, yeah. That wasn't the one. What's the one right before that? But yes, you're right about that.
Austin is known as Beta Blocker.
No, before that.
Breaking down the wall of lice.
Yeah. I'm sorry. God, I ruined my own joke. I was going to say, did you just say that his name was Breaking Down the Wall of Lice? That sounds about it. He looked like that. He's like, oh shit, the bread's on the other side of the wall. Break down the lice.
Madicina for $5 Canadian.
It's just a mountain of fucking bugs. Sorry.
Too many late night processions with the priests. Alter Austin. I like that name for him. Alter Austin. Syed Ahmed for $4.99. Oh my god, team. The way you triggered What's It was brilliant. Eric Alavinian for $2. End
Thank
this.
you.
Stop talking to him. He is awful. Yes, he fucking is. Kick-Ass Dave for £5. Kick this narrow-minded, homophobic, zero evidence, absolutely nothing to bring to the discussion. Yeah, in case you didn't hear, Witsit, you're a piece of shit. You guys are really glad you can't actually hear me singing, by the way. Stringer News 1 for $2 says, yeah, just flush him now. Zodiac for £2. What an absolute piece of shit Witsit is. Love you guys, keep it up. Yes, I will. Holy Macedonia, for Madicinia for $5 Canadian. One word for him. Allahu as the her. Holy Smalls for $2. Y'all know homophobics are in the closet, right? Yeah, he's so far in the closet, his postcode is in Narnia. And then we got Holy Smalls became a new fucking member. Get in, I love you so much. Thank you for becoming a new member. You can use the awesome emojis of Team Skeptic wearing a mankini because it pisses off the flat earthers so much. Then we got Irish Demon for $2.99 Australian. I bet he has a big rubber willy collection. Irish, you made me read that out, you dick. The Sun Express for $6.66 Hail Sagan. The Flerf is a spherical turd, or in other words, a piece of excrement from every conceivable angle. And then Mind Duck with another $3 no message. Thank you very much, Mind Duck. Tris Keeling for $20 US. Thank you so fucking much. I don't know how Flerfers think they are presenting logical arguments, always presenting their get out of jail free card of denying the facts. They don't learn, just repeat word salads. I prefer Cobb salads. All salads are good. FTFE's eating a lot of salads at the moment because he's shrinking in size. Godless Scummer for £5. Sorry, only joined late. What did I walk into? Witsit is one obnoxious piece of shit. Yes, he fucking is. Holy Smalls, the new member for $2. He's not just a piece of shit. He's a shizno. Absolutely. Skydiver Tanner, one of my favourite people, for $5 says, thank you for standing up for the LGBTQ community. It solidifies why I'll continue to watch and support you both. I am an ally, 100%. There is nothing wrong with being gay or transgender. Your love is love. You are who you are. Don't let people tell you that you're wrong for loving who you love. They can get to fuck. Love is love, and that's all I need to say about the fucking matter. Don't be a homophobic piece of shit. And then we've got 2 new members members team, 2 more fucking new members. We got Dark Steve and we got TB. Thank you very much, guys. You can also use the awesome emojis of Team Skeptic in jail. Wait, no, not Team Skeptic in jail. Team Skeptic wearing a mankini. Then we've got Bitwise for $5. I finally figured out who reminds me of Baldrick from Blackadder. Gary Menifee for $2 with a sticker that says, hey you, thank you very much. Then we've got Jerry Menifee for $5. FTFE rules again. No, you guys fucking rule. All of you. Truth Nerds for €3. He's got 200 proofs. Eric Dubay confirmed. Stringer News 1 for $2. No, not Bev. No, Bev's never coming back on the channel. He's a doxing piece of shit. Stringer Vincent Tremblay for $2 Canadian. Craig, here's a pic of the curve. Welsh dude. No, he was Scottish, but yeah, you went like that. Robert Williams, $4.99. Look up the Looney 11 rule. It will explain how to photograph the moon. Stars require literally hundreds of thousand times more light gathering. Graham Price for... Oh, I jumped. Graham Price for £5. I always enjoy the streams, but it's been particularly good tonight, and thank you for the LGBT support again. Austin Twatsit, sincerely fuck you. Say it with me, everyone. Austin Whitsit, you're a piece of shit. Robert Williams for $4.99. If there's only
Austin
2 stars...
Whitsit, you're a piece of shit.
A piece of shit.
A piece of shit.
Shit.
Now it's time. Hold on, do one with no voice changer. Let's entertain the crowd one time. Ready? Here we go. I'm doing this no voice changer. Austin Whitsit, you're a piece of shit.
You're a piece of shit.
You're a piece of shit.
Piece of shit.
Like, see, this thing makes me sound beautiful.
I'm not
bad
sing
at
with
that's why I don't
this.
sing.
Robert Williams for $4.99 says if there's only 2 stars visible close together right now, it's likely they're actually Jupiter and Saturn. Yeah, probably. David Oliver for £5 says this bloke is a Hawali. Yeah. Stringer News 1 for $5. GoFundMe for new hamsters. I live in Scotland. The internet sucks. I'm sorry. David Oliver for £5 says being an American president is the riskiest job by law of averages. How many presidents have there been, and how many presidents have been assassinated?
It's like
Yeah.
4 and 46, I think.
Yeah, I don't want
Or
that
4
job.
and 45. 46 would be Biden. So.
Rob Montgomery for $5. Best depiction of God was David Bowie in Labyrinth. Love me, worship me, do everything I say, and I will set you free. Yeah, fuck you, God, if you're real. Stringer News 1 for $2. Wall of Lice. What else would a nitwit make? David Oliver for £5 says Wall of Live. Sounds like the World War I trenches. And then Kick-Ass Dave for £5 asks me not to use the voice changer. He's autistic. Sorry, I like having fun. I can use other ones like...
I can beat Darth Vader for this last super chat. Ready? I'm going to read the last super chat as the Dark Lord of the Sith. For no reason. $2. Love is life. Thank you, FTFE and Team Skeptic. Is that better?
You know what? I fucking love this voice changer far too much.
I think we're, yeah, I was about to say, I think we're going to have to, in a second, play some music for the people. Yeah, to get them out of here. Say,
Yeah, guys. Oh yeah, bring it on. That's what I like. Oh yeah, I'm a funky robot. Oh yeah, I'm a funky robot.
You're not a
I'm a
robot,
funky
asshole.
robot.
Wait, now I'm a funky robot. I'm a funky robot now. Funky, yeah, baby. Thank you guys for watching another live stream from FTFE. I'm no robot. I ain't no robot.
Fucking globe-tard, and you know this.
Globetard. I'm a globetard.
Nancy Clark wants you to do a sex dance. Break it down, give it to her, take us out on it. There you go, Nancy, just for you.
Thank you guys. I've had an amazing time tonight.
I've had an absolutely incredible time tonight. Thank you, team, for coming on and making this even more dumpstery fire than it needed to be. always a pleasure to have you on, bud. And again, I want to thank everyone for watching and super chatting, becoming members, and sharing the stream. Before you leave, please smash that like button. That also really helps the channel grow. And remember, stupidity is not a right. Fight the flat earth.
Fight the flat, 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 fight the flat.